You are live. Apparently. Hello, viewer. We're early. Can you believe it? Early. Today is Sunday, June. Guess what? Or is it Dune 2nd, 2024? I am Brune, and I trust you are all doing very well today. I'm sunburnt, everybody. I'm burning up. On this evening's live stream, we are discussing the latest news in the entertainment and on the social media. It was a week where shite happened in Hollywood. You know, always does. And and even more bad stuff happened in real life. Oh dear. Oh dear, folks. So, as I always say, if you've not shut down for the evening, lots to get through. Shall we get all those guests out? Of course we should. Let's do this. Okay. I'm dribbling. First, from a VPN far, far away, is the golden reach round droid of choice. You know who it is. It is Z3. Oh.
It's getting hot in here, so take off all your clothes.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh, how are you doing, my friend?
Not bad. It's been one of those weeks, isn't it?
How so?
Well, just full of the usual
I'm
mystery and intrigue and
just full of beans.
trepidation for
Wednesday.
the Acolyte. We're so looking forward to that. Aren't we looking forward to that? I'm looking forward to that. It's only a few days away. I'm already wet.
I just think it's going to be amazing. We've got the right attitude for it, and I think it's just going to be fantastic.
I think so. I think it's going to subvert everybody's expectations.
Oh, God, I can't wait. Mr. Brown is genuinely, and I'm moist knowing that you're moist. Shall we get the next guest out?
Let's, before we all come.
Oh. Next, he's been away, folks. He's back. It is Z's buddy. It is Professor Atu.
Oh, no.
Oh. That doesn't sound good, does it, Z?
No, it doesn't. What's going on there?
R2, Earth calling, internet. I think he's gone, hasn't he?
And my internet has it back. Hello?
Hello?
Anchor. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Oh, my God.
Do you need rebooting?
Apparently. I don't know what the problem is.
Hey.
I've lost R2.
Beep, beep, beep. Are you well, my friend?
It's all in the timing.
It is. Sword in the storm. This R2 has a bad motivator.
Get someone else out. I'm sure we'll establish connection shortly.
Okay, let's get somebody else out. Let's see. Oh, I've got 2 Professor R2s now. Look at this. Here you go, watch. Look at this.
I have no idea what's going on.
Awesome.
Yes, apparently, yes, Jay Goodwin's. Apparently, his internet connection is contagious.
Okay, I was just about to say, for the folks at home, quick quiz. Which one is real, left or right?
I have no idea what happened. Hello, everybody. Yeah, welcome back.
I don't think we can top that. It's great to have you on, mate. Shall we?
Good to be here. Good
internet
to be here.
allowed. Shall we get the next peep out?
Yes, absolutely. Before my internet connection decides to die again.
Yeah, with my sunburn, and the laughter just now, I'm going to spontaneously human combust, folks. Anyway, okay. Next, these wise elder of the channel. Wow, wow, wow. All that malarkey. It is the Mega Geek himself. Ian David Diaz.
Hello, everybody. How are we doing today? Also, it's been a glorious weekend. The sun was out, Ian got burnt, and yeah, we're all happy. Oh, there you go.
I will say, Jay, do you want to come on, mate? We need an American.
Shit.
If you're quick.
Thanks, guys. It's
Yeah.
brilliant.
There you go. Oh, sorry. Oh, we've got to get on with it. Sorry.
Yeah,
sorry,
we're gonna get on with
sorry,
it.
Sorry.
Let's get on with it.
Sorry.
Get on with it. I'll send the link to Jay.
Cheers, mate. I was just going to ask that. Cheers, pal. Okay. And for the time being, okay. See what I did there. There is another, folks.
Yep. There always is.
All right.
What?
You're right. You're right.
Happy Fever Dream Month, everybody.
Okay. Should we just get it out of the way? Happy
Let's do
Pride Month, everybody.
Yeah.
Yes, to all you lions out there.
Okay. Quick question then. Z, happiest Pride memory?
Oh, I think there's no. Go on.
I've got
I don't
one.
think I don't think there's been an occasion where I've had a happy Pride moment.
I've got one.
Go on.
It's the Lion King when they're all,
Yeah, that's a
moving in
good Pride
herds.
moment.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a great Pride moment, mate. Great.
I saw what you did there. Very good.
Very good.
I was more into
shame memories.
My happiest Pride memory was the movie Born Free.
I see what you did there.
That's for the old fuckers, everybody. You're
I see
welcome.
what you did.
Born
That's a
Free.
Good movie, though. It's a good movie.
It is.
Yeah.
It is. We'll just do this one. Sorry, we're boomering. Here we go. Internet help desk. Happy 2 Electric Boogaloo. Is that right? It is absolutely spot on, my friend. Spot on. Well done. And look who's here, everybody. Emperor Goodwin.
I have arrived.
Ah,
And R2,
Early,
I thank
late.
you for taking the bullet on the internet connection.
Don't know what's going on. I think I probably have a switch somewhere that needs to be restarted or something. It's
Kicked in the head.
acting
Are you
up.
well, Emp?
I am.
Good.
he's still
Shall we
trying
get
to
on with
destroy our
this?
planet. You know that, don't you?
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Just
Apparently, some of my hot hail got on burned
yes,
today.
yeah.
He's
Just
a little
quit with the
burned.
hot hail. That's all I'm asking.
Oh, hail.
Sausage Fest.
Mm.
Okay. Here you go, Flopmeister. What did I miss? Nothing, mate. Absolutely all. Okay. Should we do this then?
Let's do it.
You missed double R2s.
Oh, I saw
Oh,
it.
yeah, that's amazing. Catch it on the rewind. Amazing.
Who was it? It said R4D4. That was quite good.
It was
Yeah.
amazing. Okay, let's get some slides up. Good evening, chats. We'll do that. Good evening. Good evening. Episode 204, Musings,
Why
Sunday.
does it look like she's been punched in the face?
I don't know. I think she looks quite nice
It's
there.
it's just concave.
That's, yeah, just how she always looks.
Square head.
nothing.
Square head.
Yeah, I'm kind of, yeah.
Square head.
It's the most feminine she's ever looked in her entire life, isn't it?
Yeah.
Square head.
I like her
Just a bit.
glasses as well. Yeah.
Square head.
I noticed something.
Ian.
My wife and I were watching something, taking interviews with her or whatever, and it struck me that, you know how some people who have extra chromosomes have that weird spacing between their teeth? She definitely has that, and I was like, oh no.
Okay.
Well, it looks like it's been fixed ever since someone punched her in the face.
Mm.
Moving
What
on.
bastard. Moving on. Okay. Sunday, June, or is it Dune?
Dune.
Like, share, subscribe, donate if you're feeling generous. Okay.
Touch grass.
There's going to be lots of Acolyte, folks, because I don't think anything new's out, is it, really? Cinema-wise or
No.
TV-wise? Okay.
Everyone knew what-
Stars.
everyone knew what a huge hit the Acolyte was going to be. They didn't want to compete with it, so they pushed everything back.
I mean, it is the most anticipated comedy of the year.
It's going to be
Unintentional
amazing.
comedy.
It's going to be amazing. The stars of the Acolyte shone at the UK premiere in London. Get ready for the 2-episode premiere streaming June 5 on Disney Plus. Who's looking
Literally
forward to
can't
this?
wait. How about you guys?
Oh, I can't wait.
Oh,
I can.
It's going to be special. Let's just put it that way.
Oh, with a
Like, don't
capital
they only make
S.
these things so they can go to plush events and red carpet events, dress up in all their fine gear, and get free champagne? That's all they ever seem to do.
It's
if
all for
I-
the gift bags.
It's a big party and not invited.
Confession. If I'd have got an invite to that, I would have gone.
For the champagne.
Why?
I mean, I would have at least
'Cause I'm
peed in the
looking forward to
corner
it.
like the
Was it-
super fans did for Rings of
Yeah.
Power.
Do they have incredibly good catering or something?
Vegan catering. Probably.
I'd have
Probably.
worn my chastity belt.
Oh, the soy would be flowing. Oh, it'd be amazing.
What's with the Wookiee in a dress? What's going on?
Does that mean that Chewbacca was actually naked all along and they
See,
didn't
yes,
have to wear
this is the
clothes?
question. This is the question. Like when you see this, wait a minute.
I can't wait. I can't wait. Okay, so that was the premiere, everybody. It looks great. It looked great.
Very pink.
Sidestep. Okay, so a couple of the Acolyte budget is reportedly 180 million.
Who cares?
Yeah.
Was that just the
Amazing.
champagne budget?
Catering,
Yeah.
I think.
So yeah. So
Season
180 million.
one.
Yeah.
8
Go ahead.
episodes. Okay,
Nobody cares.
I do. Each episode is 30 minutes. Okay, that's better. Doesn't take so long to do the slides.
Yeah.
6 or 7 minutes will be credits. So I'm quite happy with that. Took 4 years to make.
Okay. So
If
the
you say so.
numbers here. The numbers. Oh, go ahead, Z.
Yeah, if you say it takes 4 years to make, I'm not going to tell you on that.
It takes 4 years to make, everybody. Story takes place 100 years before Phantom Menace.
No, it doesn't, because it doesn't exist.
Yeah.
What?
It's not real.
So this
It's
took
not canon because it's not George Lucas, so it's nothing to do
Head
with it.
canon,
Yeah.
folks. Head
Yeah.
canon.
so
Headland
if,
cannon.
if we
Very
take
good.
the numbers here, that they're giving, and we just say, all right, we'll let you have these numbers. We're not gonna, question this. 180 million. 8 episodes, 30 minutes apiece. So basically just 4 hours of entertainment. That's not counting like if we were to cut out we were to cut out all the credits and all of that other stuff.
No, it's not 4 hours of entertainment. It's
Well-
about 1 minute of entertainment if you're lucky.
Okay. I'll give you that. All right. Well, okay. 1 minute of entertainment. All right. So if we say there's just 1 minute out of these 4 hours, that's 240 minutes, $180 million. That means
Of quality.
$750,000 a minute.
Yeah, as soon as I looked at it, I was like, that's a lot of money per minute on that.
That's
No.
22.5 million an
Bargain.
episode.
Bargain. DEI money. That's bargain, is that?
I think we're underestimating this though. So each episode is 30 minutes, but we're going to get at least 2 hours of Brown. And so,
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
it really becomes a bargain at that point.
Oh, yeah. I mean, the value on this
Yeah,
side
I mean-
is incredible. Yeah.
We're looking at
no
like
question.
16 plus hours for only 180 million.
23 hours Attack of the Clones.
Oh.
Can you believe it? 23 hours.
I can believe it.
Can you believe that, Ian? 23 hours.
It happened.
I don't care. Really don't.
You're going to be watching the first episode, though, with...
Yeah, I promised.
Yeah,
I
you
promised I'll
promised,
be
yeah,
watching it. Yeah, but it's going to be shit, right?
No, I just think it's going to be just incredible. I've got the right attitude towards this.
Yeah, right.
I'm right, aren't I, Z?
Yeah, where's he gone?
Shut down.
Shut down for the evening.
You've got
What did I miss?
The question was, Z, I
Yes.
have got the right attitude towards this. It's going to be amazing, isn't it?
It's going to be something. It's going to be about 8 episodes long.
Yeah.
It's
30
gonna be
minutes an
about-
episode, perhaps.
Yeah.
It'd be
about 30
amazing
minutes
you
an
getting
episode.
through it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's certainly going to be one of those things. I'm looking forward to it in the fact that it's
In that it's in the
episodes.
future, and that's the only way to look forward,
That
to
it's
see it is to look
Yeah.
forward. Yeah.
Yeah.
At least
Something
each
like that.
episode's 30 minutes, so that's a blessing, isn't it? It's not longer than 30. Which is
Oh
good.
yeah. Well, and I'm guessing if we take out the recaps and the credits, we're probably only getting about
16.
22 minutes. Yeah. Or so. Yeah. Maybe 16.
Just gets better the more you talk.
So we're saying here 4 years to make. Is that a reflection on them taking their time to produce quality?
Wasn't
I
there a
say we've
strike
started
on?
the humorous cast early.
Wasn't there a strike on? Does that count?
And this is
Pass.
yeah, it's counting all the way back to I think when she made her first pitch
Yeah.
for the show, and then they hired a writer and then fired her, and
Development doesn't count, right?
Oh yeah, somebody got yeah, somebody was hired, and didn't they? She even bought a house in UK, didn't she?
Oh,
They
yeah,
fired
yeah.
her.
Yeah, she was
Yeah.
only on the job for like 2 or 3 weeks.
Bought a
And
house
then-
in the
yeah,
UK as well.
yeah, and they canned her and then said, "Oh, here's $5,000 to cover your expenses or
Yeah,
whatever."
and she sued.
What?
Yeah, she sued. Yeah.
I mean, these people don't know anything about Star Wars anyway, but they're given.
Oh,
a
I mean,
platform
they
to
made
do
That's
that
by
very
design.
clear. Yeah.
Yeah.
so.
Yeah.
I mean, I was impressed that Anakin blew up the Death Star, though.
So was I.
Come
So
on.
was I.
incredible.
We'll get to that in a minute or two. That was a moment, wasn't it?
It was.
A very big moment, if you ask me.
Probably more entertaining than the entire 1 to 8 episodes of 30 minutes apiece.
Yes.
But seriously, guys, though, do you think he got told off for doing that? Do you think that
The
the
news
woman
got
at
back
the
to
side
yeah,
them?
of
the actress that was sitting next
So
to him
saying
did.
that,
Like,
like, knobhead.
Yeah.
stop
Shut
using
your mouth.
names. You're not helping.
All right. Right. No, but I think, did you reckon he got told off from the people above? I mean, like the people that were in charge. No.
I think they may have given him a firmer script to follow, and
I see.
Okay, let's move on then. Sidestep.
It's not being made for Star Wars fans, though. We know that much.
Fabulous!
What
Pride Month!
is this? What is this?
Master. I love this.
What the hell?
Master.
Work it, Wookie. Work it.
yes, Slay Queen.
Kelnaka. Kelnaka. I love that. Kelnaka.
Looks knackered. Yeah.
Yep.
Kelnaka has arrived at the UK premiere of
Why is he
The
wearing gloves?
Acolyte.
Oh, you're assuming their pronouns.
Yeah.
I wouldn't do that, especially not for this show.
Do you know what?
Wookie and a
Fuck
man
that.
bun. Oh, I know
Fuck
it's serious.
That. It's a he or a she. Who is it? What is it?
Well, it's
yeah,
man
it's
bun.
Harry
Yeah.
Henderson.
Yeah, it does look
Brother
like
of
it, doesn't
Shagnaka.
Shagnak of the Wookiee.
it? But is it a female Wookiee or a male Wookiee?
Yes.
Yes.
Mhm.
All I know is it's called
Fabulous.
Kelnaka. And I love
Kelnaka.
that.
I see.
Kelnaka.
Get
And
your
it's a-
Kelnackers out for the lads. Whoa.
It does kind of look like Itchy from the holiday special.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it's got there's a shaved
Itchy
head.
knackers.
What's with the shaved?
Yeah, the sides
head?
are shaved, but there literally is. If you look at it from the side, there's a man bun that's like on top
Yeah.
that like ponytails out. Yeah,
It's the man bun that makes it for me. To be
yeah. It's
Do you think do you think this creature's going to talk English in this film, or are you just
No.
going to growl, go "Arr," like Chewie?
You mean
I
like
reckon
that
it's going to talk. I reckon it's going to talk.
oh
And
they'll
that's-
retcon that Chewbacca
Yeah,
is actually
yeah.
like special needs or something. He can't.
That's why he walks around without clothes on and
yeah,
can only
he's just
growl.
naked. It's like yeah.
Yeah, there was like a big accident in the past where all the Wookiees lost the ability to talk English.
Anybody know who plays this? Is an actor? Is it a well-known actor, or is it just an actor playing this character? Because he must
I
be
don't
really
think it's
pissed off
anyone.
coming to the to the premiere dressed all in that
Did you
stuff.
just assume they're them's gender?
Well, it's a good job it wasn't today because he would, they, them, he, him, her would have been sweating their
Knackers
Bollocks,
off.
private
bollocks off.
private parts.
Hell
I'll say
knackers.
off.
So is this in England then?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
the
right.
UK
This was
premiere.
London the other day. Here you go. Sentai Ranger Donny. Hello, my friend. Also, happy Pride Month.
Pride.
Can you make it go
Oh,
away?
yes.
Happy
You know,
corporate month of obligation.
That
Well,
nailed it.
there are some nice people within that bunch, but unfortunately, the people that are in charge are spoiling the whole aspect of it all, isn't
There
it?
you go,
So-
folks. Hot off the press. Not Brian. Warwick Davis plays Kelnacker.
Oh, and incidentally, one.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
God.
so
Kelnacker. I
Belt
love
on.
that.
It's got a belt
Love
on.
that. I love
the Wikipedia tells us that it is a he/him.
A he, him.
Yeah.
That means it's a he.
Well, I
Yes,
think
it's
that's
a male.
imposing gender roles unfairly.
That means it's a male then. That's what it means, right?
Well,
Or
it
am I wrong?
identifies as such.
It's
yeah,
male
sorry.
presenting.
Yes, yes.
But most certainly Leslie Headland's self-insert.
Too good looking.
His head would be more squarer if it was.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I think if Leslie put on the man bun, it might look similar.
Yeah, maybe.
It looks just like him.
Do you think this Kelnacker is a direct descendant of Chewie?
I hope not. I really do hope not. Don't want to spoil
Or a
Chewie's
poor
name,
father,
do we?
since it'll be way in the past.
That as well.
It
Well,
does
may I
look like it does look like the actor who's playing this is the same actor who portrayed or was in the suit for Chewbacca in the sequel trilogy.
Oh, really?
Ah.
Yeah, it's the same actor.
May
Junis
I just say-
Sutomo.
You may.
May I just say, talking. May
Talking.
I just say- Orange is so not your color, sweetie.
Yes.
It's more like
Oh,
beige.
that's
isn't it?
interesting, isn't it? He's wearing orange. Shooty's wearing orange. What's this thing with the orange when it comes to the left? It's really weird.
Maybe they
You
just
notice
like
that?
looking like tangerines. I don't know.
Weird.
This is not a tangerine dream. This is a tangerine nightmare.
No
Yeah.
dream where I'm looking, mate. Kelnacker, amazing.
You're really not a fall, honey.
Okay.
No.
That's Kelnacker, everybody.
More Kelnacker.
Kelnacker.
New character posters for the Acolytes.
Oh, why is he naked in that next one? Oh my god.
It looks like he's cracking one off. I'm arriving.
I'm covered.
So, is Kelnacker the only male presenting character in this thing then?
No.
There's the one up on the upper
Yeah.
left. Is
Oh, that's a man. Oh, I'm
well, no,
sorry.
I wouldn't go that far,
We-
but it's
yeah.
male presenting.
Have you noticed in this poster that all the females are doing what males did on posters, and the males are just kind of being wimpish?
How dare you, Ian?
Sorry, I just thought I'd point that out. If you look closely, doesn't the girl from the Matrix, doesn't she die in the first episode?
That is
By the way,
understandable.
spoilers, everybody. Ian
Yeah.
fucked it.
Nobody's going to be
That's-
watching this shit, so it doesn't matter anyway.
That's what's been rumored, Ian. Yes, that she's only in the first episode and she gets whacked. So
It's because they
okay.
couldn't afford her, but most
No.
of that 180 million was her money.
Internet Help Desk wants a poll, but I'd boomer it.
Mr.
I
Brown,
need to
can we get
prepare
a
to
poll?
do a poll,
All these.
but- Do we think these
AI
are
generated.
AI generated?
No, that's just shit
Yeah,
Photoshop.
it's just bad.
they're just awful.
And the question is, can you actually order these as posters,
Probably.
or is it just look? Here's some pictures that we call posters.
Well, these
Whooshing.
days it's free, isn't it? They give you
Yeah, just
desktop
download them,
pictures
yeah,
and
yeah.
stuff like that, so you can have it on your computer and all that, so you can advertise for free for them. You know.
No,
you
I
don't
want
have to pay.
actual on print posters.
Oh, okay. Well, good luck with that.
Probably would have got them at the premiere.
You know the poster at the bottom? It looks like a Batman poster, doesn't it? The one at the bottom.
The right
little
one,
bit.
bottom
yeah,
right.
right, bottom right.
Except that it has the rainbow for the acolyte.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
The Carrie-Anne Moss, she's going 5.
She's like, stop. Don't do it. Don't watch it.
Okay.
So yeah,
It looks like they've taken the body of Obi-Wan Kenobi or something from the
It does.
prequels,
Yeah,
and
the
then
head looks
stuck the head
pasted
it.
on for Carrie-Anne Moss.
So weird. Her head's huge.
And offset.
Well,
Yeah.
probably what they've done is they told AI to create a female Jedi, and then obviously because the AI doesn't, unless you tell it to do her
Could be
face, so they just
black.
cut the face off and stuck it on it. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
it's probably what they did.
If it had been done on the Gemini, is it Gemini, the Google one, that had all been?
Oh,
They would
yeah.
have been black,
Yeah,
wouldn't they? Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Is
The Wookiee would have been bald.
Is Kelnaka singing "When I Wish Upon a Star"?
Yeah.
No,
Move along.
move along.
Yep. So we
Okay.
know who some of the main characters are obviously going to be then. So up there at the top
Well-
left, his name is Saul or Soul. Then the one in
Better
the top
not
middle
call
is,
Saul.
is May, M-A, and then of
May-I.
course
Oh, that's a twin?
Indara. That's the Carrie-Anne
Carrie-Anne
Moss's
Moss.
character, and then Jackie Lawn is the one
What?
on the bottom left. Jackie Lawn.
What?
Jucky Lawn, get off my lawn.
Jackie Lawn. That's the one in the bottom left, and that's the same actress that played X-23 in Logan.
Kel Nacker caught his dick in some nettles. No, he's just cracking one
Yeah,
off, mate.
it doesn't look like that Kelnaka is going through something pleasant at the moment.
Kel Nacker's playing with his knackers.
I'm still trying to kind of get my head around Jaculon. That paints a mental
Yeah.
image.
Jackie Lawn.
Oh,
yeah.
It's like
Well,
he
you know,
looks like he got
Ejaculate.
caught
Another
in having a
class.
piss, doesn't he? And somebody took a
there
picture of
s-
him. That's what it looks
Is
like.
there subtle hints of rainbow? Can we see?
oh yeah, that bottom right one. It's the,
Yeah,
the
it's not-
Acolyte title is in
it's
rainbow.
Just
It's
boom.
very
isn't it?
strong.
Yeah. Okay.
Happy Pride Month.
Yeah,
It's weird, isn't it?
fantastic. Very good of them to release it in Pride Month as well. Fantastic.
Pride is strong.
That was
with
just
this
a
one.
coincidence, Ian. Didn't you know that?
No, some
They
clever
did not
person in
know.
marketing's come up with that. Yeah,
They did not know it was
No,
Pride.
they-
Month. They put it out accidentally.
100% on that, mate. Okay, let's sidestep.
Oh,
now
it's
we
Miss-
can-
yeah.
Oh my god, I don't want that poster.
Look at that
Has
neck.
she had a stroke? Why is the left side falling down?
It's because she's old.
Gravity.
God,
There's some
something
subsidence.
out of master scene and someone left it on a radio.
Those lights get hot.
Yep.
I'm going to be very respectful. How old is Ms. Kennedy?
She's
70
yeah, she's
something?
70 something.
70. Wow.
Yeah.
Well, she looks good for 70, but then she's got a shitload of cash. So
Yeah,
that
she
does
has.
help.
70.
Yeah.
She'll be 71 by the end of the week. Yep.
Happy birthday, KK.
June 5th.
130.
June 5th is her birthday.
Wow.
So she gets. Yeah, she's getting her series out just in
Happy
time.
birthday.
Get your
to
series
you.
out.
Oh, is that why they're doing it then? To celebrate her
idea.
birthday. Okay. Ms. Kathleen Kennedy says a lot of women who step into male-dominated Star Wars world struggle.
Then fuck off.
She should really close her mouth, shouldn't she? Did you ever see that interview, the last interview she was in? And she's trying to justify hiring a woman. They go, we don't only hire women, we hire the right woman. We look high and low for them. And it's like, oh, shut up. Do you know what I mean? We know why you're doing it.
I mean, I believe that they look low.
Yeah, very
Why
low.
why are they doing it, Mr. Diaz?
Well, if you don't know now, Ian, you'll never know, will you, mate? So I'm not going to sit here and explain what's obvious to you.
No, in a sentence. Go on.
No, not at all. You know why. Everybody on the panel knows why.
Yes.
No point
I mean-
in me to explain
But for
it.
the new viewers to the channel.
No, I won't. Shut up.
Just remember how much everybody just hated Princess Leia.
I
They
mean,
Yeah.
hated.
couldn't stand her.
Did
Not
you,
no,
and she
yeah.
must have struggled so hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Struggle.
Okay.
Oh.
Does anybody in the chat know why then?
KK in her neck.
All of them.
Yeah. Oh, well, never mind. Move along.
Yes.
I mean, the one thing is that this tells me again that she's seen the Acolyte and realized it's shit because they are already like prophylactically getting out with the excuse making.
You mean the projection and it's all the fans who are evil bigots.
Yeah.
I
mean, you got to excuse the poor performance somehow, and it certainly can't be them.
Preemptive fan baiting. Yeah, it's it's guaranteed to be a massive flop.
Yep. Not in my world. It's
not here. No,
not here. Not here. It's going to be fantastic. Isn't it, Z?
It's going to be brilliant. It's going to be the bestest ever.
It's going to be so special.
On Wednesday, I'm going to be sat there watching the Acolyte with a smile on my face.
Yeah, I mean, he's going to be hovering about 6 inches off of the chair. He's so happy, but he's also going to be wanking. Yeah.
I'm going to have a smile on my face, taking 7-8 hours to do those slides. A smile, every single one of them. I'm going to be smiling from ear to ear.
Just going to be sitting there, just reloading that browser over and over again until those episodes are posted. Just sitting there with that pillow on your lap, making sure no one can see.
Rocking backwards and forwards.
In fact, patch and moisturizer on the cabinet.
I may even get up early on Wednesday just to get in there.
Plastic sheets around.
God,
he's watching the Acolyte, not putting together a kill room.
Are you sure?
No.
Z, are you available, my friend?
I most certainly am. MJ UK for 84, wrenched for Canadian $10. Kalnaka and Jalad at Tanaka. Translation: bum fun.
Very good. Very good. Thank you, my friend.
Shaka when the walls fell.
Kaka when the walls fell right now.
Oh my God. I'm just amazing. The Acolyte creator Leslie Headland tells us that one of her favorite Star Wars moments is the ending of Attack of the Clones. Ironically, my favorite ending as well.
Yeah, I was going to say, I mean, I didn't realize she watched
23 hours in.
Yeah. But you have to remember
the credits.
You have to remember that Star Wars saved her life.
Saved her life.
I think it's really beautiful, but also, like this, portends what their future is going to be.
There isn't one. It's bleak.
What is she wearing?
No,
is that her there?
A smile.
What's she wearing? It's like
the upholstery from my mom's couch from the 70s.
Yeah,
it looks like.
Does look like it, doesn't it?
That's no effort at all. Darling, if you're going to go on the red carpet, put a bit of fucking makeup on, will you? I mean, it's not going to save your face, but at least you'll try.
Meow. Is it a good ending, Attack of the Clones?
No.
No.
No?
No,
For
not
what
really.
reason?
I mean, I liked it when the movie ended, but
this is true. Yeah.
I liked it when I walked out of the movie.
I also like the idea that it's really beautiful, but it portends because if you get married, then you're destined to go to the dark side. Okay, it's whatever.
She has no idea what she's talking about, doesn't she? Absolutely
neither
no
do
idea.
we, but it's never stopped us. Did she actually watch Attack of the Clones when it was released, do we think?
No, she watched it 2 days ago. That's basically what it is. So she had something to talk about. Seriously, this woman knows nothing about Star Wars. None of them do. None of them do. So
I think it might have been part of her alibi for while some other activities were going on with her boss.
Yeah.
She was watching Attack of the Clones.
Yeah, she at least had a ticket that was ripped. But that's
No, that was her gusset.
I mean, did every Star Wars have a beautiful ending? You could construe it that way, can't you? To
Princess
every ending
Fiona.
of Star Wars, can't you?
Star Wars did save her life. They used the DVD of it to smack in the face when he tried to.
No, he didn't try.
Moving on.
She was helping him.
He wouldn't touch him with two shitty sticks. Even he's got standards.
But the thing is that wasn't she his assistant?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So that was she. That's not right, is it? I mean, she wasn't fighting him off. She was helping him, wasn't she?
Well, he probably thought he'd hired a man.
No idea. Oh, it's good to have you back, Lee. It's great to have you back, mate.
Well,
I thought you was going to say, Ian, the opinions of the. Were you
I
not
was
going to say
just
that?
about to say that. The opinions of the guests don't necessarily reflect the opinion
they
of
totally do.
the channel.
I was
To be,
just
to
saying
be
what you were
honest, when he
thinking.
hired, there may have been a man. Now, not so much, but
What was that story one of the guests told her when they met her in the pub and she looked she was all right, she looked feminine.
Oh,
and all
Price
that.
of Reason. Yeah,
Yeah.
he's Where is he when we need him?
Yeah, Price of Reason.
Okay. Shall we? I think this is a sidestep, everybody. So we've had the nice kind of fluffy, warm story. Yeah.
Mm.
Have we?
that's one way to characterize
Yeah, I
it, I
think
guess.
so. Yeah,
So,
trying to win the fans over. Nice
Mm.
moment. I'm kind of, I'm on board with that. The Acolyte creator Leslie Headland stands strong against hatred and negativity in the Star Wars fandom.
Then
Anyone-
Audience, you're paying audience.
Now hold on. If she's standing for all that stuff, why is she there then? Because they're the ones that are producing all that stuff, aren't they? The bigotry and the racism and all that stuff, aren't they? So they should get off the stage, should they not?
Anyone who engages in
They
big
are.
old
They
try-
engage. They are engaging in it.
Is
They
that
are
what are you talking
bigoted. They are
about?
racist, and they
They are. Yeah. Yeah. So
racism,
what is she talking about? She should get off
hate
the stage.
speech. I don't consider.
I don't
They're
care
the fan.
what she considers, frankly. She's
Yes.
a corporate stooge. That's all she is. She's a grifter. She muscled her way in, probably quite literally. And I just don't think it really matters. Whatever she says has zero value to any of the fans of Star Wars, because the true fans of Star Wars, and I know
yeah.
no true Scotsman, blah, 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 bollocks. The true fans of Star Wars are checked out because this is not Star Wars. What you're creating is a perversion. It's a subversion and a perversion of everything Star Wars. You're not introducing anything that is inclusive or diverse. You're just using it as a shield to cover your awful talent, which is not there at all.
Yes.
Nothing.
Kel
backing.
Nacker looks good though.
Well, I think the other thing that this is indicative of, and you really, I mean, it comes up especially strong with Disney and
Listening
Lucasfilm,
farts.
is the idea that we bought the property. Somehow we are now in control of the fandom and all of this, right? That we are the arbiters of what is Star Wars, just because we bought the IP. And it's like, look, bitches, we were here long before you, when the actual creator made those things, and that you just happened to buy it at the end of its life, and then trot around in the skin suit of it. I don't give a damn what you say.
Speaking of skin
Oh, yeah.
suit, that jacket she's wearing makes it look like a pig with black teats.
Kel
Yeah,
Nacker
I was
looks
glad to
great
see
in it.
Peppa Pig show up
Yeah.
on this area.
I mean, we know exactly who they made this show for. They made it for the fans. Well, they made it for the people they consider fans, which are people who think exactly like them.
They made
I
it for
don't know.
themselves.
Exactly.
I've-
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
narcissist.
why do I feel like this program's been made for me?
Well, because you're delusional.
And a pervert.
Yeah.
You're a masochist.
It's a
It's
dirty,
weird.
dirty boy.
If these people have to lie about the viewing numbers and lie about how popular it is, then what's the point? Do you know what I mean? What you're lying to? What is it? To support a lie? None of that makes any sense to me. Do you know what I mean? When this flops, and inevitably it's going to flop, they're going to blame everyone but the terrible show that
Yes.
they've created.
That's
Not
why
gonna
they-
blame
And
me.
the people involved in creating. it.
Yeah, and then they'll lie about the viewership and lie about how popular it is, and then
It's-
attack the fan. How is that any good?
Scum always floats to the top.
Yeah.
End of story.
Well, I think so. So there's a certain philosophical belief that's kind of infiltrated a lot of entertainment, and it's the idea that they can, because they create these things, they can decide how people think and what is entertainment, and kind of drive the narrative. and they're wrong, as they're discovering time and time and time again. But they believe that because they are in control of the means of creating media and distributing it, that people will just consume it and then follow whatever message they have. And it really does break their heads that this isn't working out the way that they have come to believe that it should, because that's what they were told, coming up through school, and then within their little bubble, that they are the ones that set the agenda and set the culture, and that the culture is giving them a big middle finger just confounds them.
Emperor has spoken, everybody.
You will watch the Acolyte and you will like it.
Yes. I'd rather eat the bugs if I get the choice between the two.
Okay. Let's.
Imagine going to the cinema and she's sitting in front of you. No, you wouldn't be able to see the screen. Her head is so square.
No, Kel
It's just-
Nacker. Fucking hell, that'd be a
it'd just be
nightmare.
like,
Kel Nacker
boom.
sat in front of you.
Yeah. I'm getting Kel Nacked just looking at these things.
Crazy, right?
Fucking how tall is Kel Nacker? Jesus.
Tall, very tall.
Yeah.
Maybe she's standing in a hole.
Oh yeah.
Oh, this is the bit where the guy says, "Anakin, what a dope." And is he gay?
That was well timed.
Secret of comedy, folks. Secret of comedy.
Is this guy gay? By the way,
I
It's
mean,
not one of mine. No, thank
don't
you.
don't think when you really need to
The-
ask. I'm sure we already know
Yeah.
that.
The they them on the right is Headland's other half.
Oi, don't say that. Don't reinforce that rubbish. The woman on the right is what?
Well, the thing is, I'm not sure. That's a
No,
problem.
Ian, never say that crap. Seriously, don't say they, them, or anything, because
I
that
don't
does
want
not
to misgender
exist.
them.
No, bollocks. It's either a
Exactly.
male or a female, right? So
Okay.
say it. I will get really angry next time you conform to
You
what
tell
they
him, Ian.
want, right?
Kick him in the head.
Talking.
Aisle 5, we have cripple fight.
Okay, the actor on the right is Headland's other half.
Oh, she's
Oh, really?
scooping her.
She was making signals to the geezer on the left, basically saying, "Shut the fuck up." That you're making a prick
And the
yourself.
one in the middle explicitly said it.
Yeah.
So she got a job as an actor on this
Yeah.
show because she's shagging the producer, right?
Yeah, but there's
Yeah.
nothing
That's how it
wrong with
works.
that. Though.
Well,
That's-
there's-
yeah,
That's
There's
what we
two.
call that.
There's
years,
two
isn't
in
it?
this that qualify
Oh.
for that.
Oh,
Yeah.
ooh.
that's been going on for years. That stuff. So you know.
Well, yeah. And that's what it's all
Z,
about.
you available, mate? Please.
I most certainly am. RRTNZ for New Zealand 20, and he's wrenched also. Holy feck, is this yet another Attack of the Clones? Oh, wait, it's the Acolyte. Never mind. I don't even care enough to complain. Say, Brown, how about that Blade Runner stream you've talked about for the past 2 years? Come on, mate. Yeah, agreed. We should get
I
that out
agree.
of the way.
I agree. Totally.
I agree.
Mm.
All right, great.
Can't believe we've been sitting on that for 2.5 years now.
You still got the the slides, ain't you, Ian?
Yeah, I've still got them.
All right, cool.
Still got them. Lots of blue flashing lights outside my house. Anyway,
They
okay.
come for you.
Cheers, Romeo. Thank you, my friend. Okay, so we enjoyed the little clipette of him making a knobhead of himself, yeah.
Oh
Right.
yeah.
Because he
brought it
was
upon
so
himself, didn't he?
cocksure, wasn't he? What
He
he was
brought it
saying.
upon himself.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, he said Anakin killed the Death Star. Then he kept trying to name characters from the show, and he couldn't remember any of them. He was getting them all messed up.
to Star Wars.
Yeah, it kept kill whatever.
Kel-
Yeah, the one in the
Kel
middle's like
Nacker.
just stop trying to use names. Just stop. Just stop.
Just stop.
Cringe.
And didn't just do it once, he did it
They
twice.
did it twice. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
Oops.
But so did she say the one in the middle? Did she say tell him to shut up?
Yeah, shut up.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. She's like, no, just stop using names.
Yeah. Stop using names. No. Stop.
Embarrassing.
Oh well, never mind.
Never mind. Move along.
Move
super
along.
fan. He's a super fan.
Way 45 minutes on that. Can you believe it?
So
Yeah.
you're saying he's not in the Acolyte? Oh, wait, what am I saying? It's a
Okay.
white male. Of course he's not in the Acolyte.
Glenn Powell seems to be on every stream now. Glenn Powell shares he was extremely close to playing Han Solo in Solo, a Star Wars story. Lost money. I can joke about it now. I blew that final audition.
No, he didn't.
He had a narrow escape then.
He blew
Yeah, I was
somebody.
to say.
He blew somebody.
No, two things, right? He was better than this guy that they cast, and two, he didn't blow the audition because this guy on the right was related to someone in the production or something like that, and that's why he got the
What?
job. It wasn't because he was better than this fella. In fact, the fella on the left looks slightly more Harrison Fordish than the guy on the right, I think.
Quite
But
possibly, yeah.
this guy was in Maverick, wasn't he? Am I right in saying that? Was he in Maverick? No, am I mixing him up with somebody
Yeah,
else?
Maverick, yeah, he was that.
Yeah,
I
he was
am
good.
that
He was
damn
good.
good.
Yeah, he was good in Maverick. So he probably would have made a better Han Solo. But then again, he did dodge a bullet, right? So
Yeah.
Okay, here you go. Princess Fiona. He looks nothing like Han.
Neither
Adrian,
of them
you're
do.
wrong.
Neither of them do.
Yeah,
There's a fan film on YouTube, and the guy in that was, I can't remember what the name of it was, but he looked so good as Han Solo. He looked very, very much like he.
yeah.
Yeah, he kind of
what
looks
was his
like
name?
middle-aged dad Han Solo. He's got a little pudginess to
That's
him.
the new one,
that-
isn't it? That's the new one.
But yeah, his features and his nose and all that are very similar.
Probably you were involved with that movie, weren't you?
I was an extra on it. Yeah.
Any stories you're allowed to tell us?
Well, not if I want Disney chasing me with 20,000 lawyers, and ruining my life forever. No, all I will say is that guy, I can't remember his name. He had a most awful laugh. It was like one of those real nasal kind of. Oh God, it was embarrassing to be around that.
Who's got music going on in the background?
Sounds like a train.
I got a train that's
Oh, is it?
passing by.
Okay. Right. Okay. Shall we move on then? Yes.
Yeah,
It lost
on.
money, folks. It lost money.
Roll along.
and
Oh, it
deservedly
was
so.
great.
Was it a decent movie or not? Before we move
No,
on.
terrible movie. Terrible.
It has some good
Really?
bits.
Awful.
I just thought it was
Yes,
inoffensive, but I didn't know what I know now.
No, when they have
No, yes, no.
Lando shagging a robot, that was the last
Oh,
straw.
that was a highlight for me. That.
That was the last
Well,
straw.
the idiocy of the last name, I was just like, oh, okay, I'm already checked out. This is stupid,
Yeah.
and it
It
only
was-
got worse.
Who was the geezer who can do a really good? Is it? Why am I thinking Anthony Gruber?
Yeah, he's great.
Is that him?
No, that's not him.
No, the guy who did.
No, it wasn't the new
an
one.
impression.
The new Han Solo one was. He looked like an older version of. Am I
Oh,
right in
okay.
saying that? Who's seen it?
The fan,
The fan
film?
one.
Yeah. He looks like that's why I said he looks kind of like middle-aged dad bod.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
I'm thinking of a different.
Okay,
I know you
the
are,
answers
yeah.
are in the chat, everybody. Let me just scroll through them.
Yeah,
but
I know you are,
just
Lee.
Just to move yourselves.
Mm.
Go on, Brian. Help us out, mate. Throw us a bone. I thought it was Anthony and Gruber. Where did I get that from?
Anthony Gruber was in that film, wasn't he?
Here you go.
It's a good film. Well,
Cheers for listening. Yeah.
Anthony Gruber. Yeah, he looks like him a lot.
A lot.
Yeah, he
In
does.
relation to Hans.
Donald Glover as Lando.
Hans Gruber.
The glass.
yeah.
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 Clay.
Phoebe Waller-Bridge was the robot, wasn't she?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah, somebody should have
Okay.
pulled her power source.
Let's move on.
I think he did.
Mission
Okay, I
Impossible.
I can't remember if we did this last week. I don't think we did. Mission Impossible 8 is reportedly going through another production delay due to a malfunction while filming of a $23 million pound even submarine.
Ah.
I hope it isn't a nuclear one. That would be
Yeah.
embarrassing. Oops, it just blew up the Britain's only nuclear submarine. That'd be bad.
They are filming this in London at the moment.
They
aren't
are, yeah. I actually was. I've seen them shooting stuff in London when I was on my journey somewhere.
Covered last week.
Mm.
Did we? I can't remember.
Yeah.
I looked through the slides just to double check. I didn't.
I
see
saw.
it.
I've seen some pictures from it. Tom is really looking his age now.
61, isn't he?
Yeah,
Haley Atwell.
still fit
Oh,
though.
yummy.
Fit.
Mm.
Fit. Amazing looking woman.
Mm.
We were all disappointed with number 7, weren't we?
It wasn't. I enjoyed it. I mean,
Yeah,
there was
same
lots of
here, yeah.
thrills and
Yeah,
spills,
yeah.
but all I can say, it wasn't as good as the last one, the one before it. So that's all I can say. But I did enjoy it though.
I think we had high expectations after, was it Fallout?
Yeah,
Fallout
yeah.
was fantastic.
That was really good. I love Fallout.
So
Yeah.
good.
Boring. Sorry. I didn't like. I didn't get past the first episode. I was out. Sorry.
It takes all sorts, don't it, Lee?
It does. It does. It's true.
It does. It does. I genuinely hope for for Mr. Cruz that this is going to be good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
so.
very successful people have signed a contract with the devil. So sooner or later they're going to go down.
I mean, this is going to drive the cost of this film up significantly.
It is, yeah.
And they're already saying maybe one of the, if not the most expensive, at least one of the most expensive films of all time. I mean, 23 million, literally just because part of your crane broke and seized up. And
also, they could have done some CGI of a submarine. Why do they need to use the real one?
Tom
Wow.
Cruise wants his
Tom
practical
Mr.
effects.
Cruz,
Yeah, I guess.
Okay. Let's advance.
Oh no.
Okay. Furiosa earned, is that 10.7 million?
7, yeah.
And it's in the movie's second domestic weekend, a 59% drop. The film has currently earned around 90 million worldwide. I think is it 114? I read on a 160 mil budget.
Oh, that's not bad. But then again, talking about advertisement as well, aren't you?
Yeah,
On
it's
top of that.
114 worldwide.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, no, I mean that's not a bad drop. The problem is that opening weekend was so low
Yeah.
that it really, I mean a 59% drop is actually decent staying
Yeah, it's
power
not bad.
for a movie. But yeah, when you are that low to begin with, it really hurts, and
That's-
especially on that budget.
I saw a clip from it, and she was hanging off the bonnet of a car, and you can tell it's he wasn't even there. It was either a back projection or a green screen, whatever. And I'm like, what happened to all the practical effects they did in Mad Max 2? And I think they did a lot of practical effects on Furiosa, didn't they?
No, on
So-
Fury Road.
Yeah. No, sorry,
Yeah.
Fury Road. Sorry,
Yeah,
mate.
yeah. No, Furiosa
yeah.
was much more CG. I mean, for one thing,
right.
Miller's 80.
Right.
A bit harder to get around, but
Mm.
yeah, even the trailers, you could see the CG. It was noticeable.
Yeah. Oh well, never mind.
This is going to lose a ton of money, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Oh, yeah.
But you know what? I think even with Miller, and I think they underestimate the audience. Because audience subconsciously now can tell what CGI, and subconsciously their mind takes a step
Yeah,
back.
turning
from
off
it.
to it.
Yeah.
Well, it's bad CGI. When it's really good, when it's done really well, it blends in and it enhances the environment. But now
it blends in better when it's CGI over something practical.
yeah, when it's over
Right,
something
right.
practical, it's not just
When
completely
it's
made
additive
up
and
from
not a
whole
replacement.
cloth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You go, I know Drew Gordon really likes Furiosa.
Yeah.
He gives it 9.
Yeah, I think the other thing
I
that
know Drew likes it.
the other thing that kind of struck me was when I saw the budget, and I was like, what has everybody been smoking? Because I mean, Mad Max has never been like a big IP.
Yeah.
Fury Road barely broke even, if it
Yeah.
did. And then Furiosa's like, oh, we're just going with all the budget. It's like, there's no way you make this back. I don't know. I just don't know what they were thinking.
Here you go, the Mighty Vex, Olivex. I'd argue the marketing shot itself in the foot more than the effects did.
Yeah.
Because people said it's not a girl boss movie.
But the thing is, though, even they can't help themselves. They even tamper with the sky, right, to make the sky look perfect, like sunsetting or whatever. And automatically in your head, you know it's not real. Like in the last one, everything that was shot in the night was shot during the day, and they made it look like night. And you can tell sometimes. You can tell it's not.
Yeah,
it's
the
not
shadows
night.
always give it away. The
Yeah.
shadows.
Yeah.
Okay, so
the first one just barely made its money back. It made 380 worldwide on a budget of 150. So it, when you figure out the numbers in there, it probably made a little bit, but not much.
All the bigger channels. Sorry, Matt, I cut you off. Sorry.
No, it's okay. Yeah, I was just saying. Yeah, this one. I mean, this doesn't have a chance, and I don't know why they thought it was going to be such a big.
All
hit,
the
why
bigger
they spent so
channels are
much.
just saying, "Give us Mad Max, please."
Yeah,
Mel
well,
Gibson.
Well, that was
please.
obvious from the start, wasn't it? It should have been Mad Max. What was this crap with a woman with no hand? This is not what we come to see. If it's called Mad Max, it's Mad Max. But we haven't come to see a bald-headed woman with one arm. For God's sakes, you know what I mean? It really annoys me when they do stuff like that. Also, right, Hollywood has to learn that if you're gonna give 100 million to a film, you don't need 100 million to shoot a film.
160.
You need you don't need it. I mean, if you went back in time and you gave Miller half that money, he would have probably produced something better than this.
Yes.
You
And I
don't
think
need
the other
all
thing
that
is
money.
there's a certain bizarre, I don't know what the hell is going on, but it is cheaper to make a movie now than it was before because you don't have the cost of film.
Absolutely.
Right?
It's catering.
The size of the cameras are smaller. You don't need as heavy, a crane and a dolly setup and all that, right? It's easier to do steady cams and put cameras using multiple cameras in locations or whatever. And yet we just keep blowing these budgets up. And I think
soy is very expensive.
Well, it could be.
And champagne.
You know why? How many
Champagne
producers?
and soy, folks.
How many producers was on this film?
All of them. All of them.
You know the producers, right? They take a huge cut of the budget, right? And that's
part of it.
Why, yeah.
Another big part of it,
another
big part of it, if you look at movies like The Creator, its budget was actually pretty reasonable for what they made, and the reason was they had a director who planned his shots. He took time to plan out what he was making.
Right.
And a lot of these films are not doing that anymore. The creators are not doing that. They're shooting 4x the number of shots that they need. And then they're spending an enormous amount on CGI to fix things in post, and it's a mess.
Yeah, so there's a lot of them that you just go, well, yeah, when you don't have a script and you don't have a storyboard, you're going to blow your budget pretty quick, right? But the thing is, he's a competent director. He knows how to set things up and do his shots. And still, we have this.
But the guy did The Creator, right? He didn't. he didn't set things up. He deliberately didn't set things up because if he did, he said that everything would not look natural. So there's a scene in it where the robot woman is dealing with the beads in the thing. I don't know if you remember that bit. And he just filmed that woman on the off chance. And then the reason why it works is because he knows about special effects. He knows every facet, and so he could film something without setting it up and then lay the effects over that person because he knows how to do it. And that's the difference between this film and that film, is that you had a director stroke producer who knows about every facet of special effects. And that's the difference.
When you know what you're going to show up and do, though, when you at least have a plan, you can improvise a little bit here and there without costing yourself an enormous amount of money.
Yeah, but he went out of his way to actually not set up the special effects shots because he wanted everybody to natural. If he said, "You're a robot," then that actor would act like a robot, and so he just made them. Half of them didn't even know they were going to have visual effects on them.
Yeah.
Did you see the making of? No, hardly none of them. Yeah. So that was, and then he decided which one in post, which one was going to be a robot.
Okay. Super chat, if I may. Romeo Tango November Zulu, $5 New Zealand dollars. Also, happy King's birthday to the panel and chats.
King.
Is it Charles? I don't know.
Is it Charles' birthday?
Is it?
Don't
Well,
know.
it's this month, isn't it? Yeah.
Pride Month as well.
Happy birthday,
Brown
Charlie.
would love to see you on Clobby Trek stream sometime. Live long and prosper, everybody. And Peter Pidrak, hello Peter, for $5. When you say fake it to you, make it in Hollywood. I do not trust what you will make. I don't like go by association, but either you knew or are blind.
He's talking about Headland, I think.
Yeah.
Headley.
Turning a
That's
blind
Headley.
eye.
Headley Lamar.
yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Cheers, Peter. Thank you, my friend.
Headley.
Okay. Shall we
It's Heady.
shall we move on then?
Indeed.
Move along.
Okay.
I
well,
saw
quick-
this. I saw this on Friday.
I'll just quickly do the thing in.
Go on.
Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes has passed 300. I think, is it 350 now? Budget was 160 mil. Go on, then, Ian. Was it any good?
I did enjoy it. In the middle, it sags a bit, but again, it does suffer from. I mean, it didn't spoil my enjoyment. You know, the woman that was the key to everything had that in there. You know, and certain things that had in, and the story didn't make any sense either. Obviously, there's a huge hole in the plot that didn't make any sense, but I'm not going to say it because people will obviously are going to go and see this. But it is enjoyable and it is worth your time. That's all I'm going to.
Do you know, I went
about
into HMV the other day, and I wanted to go and buy either a Blu-ray or a 4K disc of
Be a good
the-
place to buy one, yes.
Yeah, of the original trilogy.
Oh, very
the
good.
original Planet of the Apes.
Yeah.
And they're out of print. You cannot get them anywhere anymore.
Mm,
You can't even order them.
What, the 60s or the
Yeah,
the 60s
okay.
ones,
you can't
yeah.
even
Great
get them anymore.
movies.
They've taken them off the shelf. They're out of print, and you cannot order them. I found that really disgusting, quite honestly.
It's
like, you
infuriating, yeah. When you
they're
go to
great
find something,
movies.
you just can't. You
Well,
can't.
that's Charlton
get
bloody
it.
Heston, for Christ's sake.
Yeah.
You know,
get your, was it stinking paws off
that
me?
made me mad. I was really,
Paws off me, you damn dirty apes.
and it's
Monkey.
annoying. It's annoying because I saw the DVDs in a charity shop, like the box set, and I was like, oh no, I'll go and get it on Blu-ray, and then that happened. And then I went back to the charity.
And it had
shop.
gone.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
bloody difficult. Not happy.
sod's law,
It
everybody.
really is.
So this movie is still what, like 200 million away from break even with marketing?
And also, I tell you what, Ian, when we saw the trailer and we were going, the visual effects didn't look so good. In the film, it was almost perfect. The effects were just
Really?
pretty amazing. Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
that had a huge close up of one of the the eyes of one of the apes,
Yeah.
and it just looks so real. It's incredible what they can do now.
This was the first of the new ones I've not seen. The other
Yeah.
ones, I was literally there opening
Yeah.
day. I'm a massive fan of these.
Yeah,
Yeah. Box Office Mojo's got this at 337 right
Yeah.
now.
So what,
so
150 to 170
Yeah, if
from
you count the
Train's
market.
coming
break
again.
even?
Yep.
Yep.
it's
Yeah, we
Harrison
know-
Ford. He's running away from the train.
Oh my God.
We know Goodwin's on the wrong side of the tracks.
wonder where the wrong arm man is. I'll keep an eye
Yeah.
out.
How much does this need to make then? Is it 500?
Yeah, looks like it.
Yeah, it does need to surpass how much it cost, isn't it?
Yeah.
Will it?
480 to 500 million.
Seriously though, guys, the effects is just, I don't even know how they do that. I really don't. I mean, some of the trees are not there either, and they walk through them, and I'm just flabbergasted when I was watching this film. I was like, how the hell did
Well, they
do
look
all
pretty good
this?
for the three previous
Yeah,
ones. to be
yeah, they
fair.
did. Yeah, they
Yeah.
did. Yeah. I was hoping we would see the Statue of Liberty, but we didn't. I was hoping we'd have
I read somewhere, spoiler everybody, the Icarus was at the end. I don't know if that's true.
what is the Icarus?
The
The
spacecraft.
spacecraft that they landed in. right?
Oh,
I don't know if it's true.
Yeah, no, I won't say anything.
Well, okay, I read
Hey,
somewhere. So it's out in the.
Did this at least have Ape Lincoln?
A what?
In the Ape Lincoln from the
No,
2000.
no. But do you know what makes me laugh
Yeah,
at the
good.
at the ending, right? And this is a bit of a spoiler. At the ending, right, the main woman that was in it, she walks off, and then she teams up with the other humans that are alive, and she knocks on the door, and the big metal door opens, and guess what? It's a woman. It's a woman. And then she walks
Yay!
over to all these men operating things, and she's giving commands. She gives a nod and stuff, and it's like it's a woman in charge. So it does suffer from that kind of stuff. But in the end, it didn't spoil my enjoyment. I
Okay.
really did enjoy this movie. So there you go.
Okay, let's move on then. George
Not
Martin
loving anything.
doubles down on issues with screenwriters making adaptations their own. And then he goes, 999 times out of 1,000, they make it worse.
Ooh.
Okay.
Well, I got a solution. Write it yourself.
Yeah.
Sit down and write, George.
Judge.
Is he making a stab at Rings of Power?
Mhm.
No, I mean he
Season
he
8?
actually brings up like stuff that he wrote that
Yeah.
there was problems with the
Well, that
adaptation.
science fiction thing that he did, I can't remember what it was. It was on Netflix. It was pretty awful.
Mm.
Really bad.
But it's not his fault. It was the
No.
screenwriters that did it.
Yeah,
Of
I mean
course.
the thing is that I mean I'd look at George and say shut up. First of all, the books you don't just take books and make them screenplays. Otherwise, you have some pretty shit films because there's either internal monologue in your head or it's describing background stuff, and what you don't want is big exposition dumps that are perfectly fine in a book describing a system or kind of setting, with a preface or whatever. And so you always have to make allowances for a screenplay. So unless the author is also familiar with screenwriting and then can do the adaptation of their own work, well, you're going to have to depend on competent screenwriters. I think that nowadays, that ratio is correct for writers, period, no matter what they're making.
I was you read my mind probably. Yeah, he enjoys his model trains, doesn't he?
Can you imagine him standing at the end of a platform?
Fat controller.
No. Well, yeah, but can you imagine him standing on an edge of a platform in his cagoule, with his little notepad and pencil, like, oh, that's a B12 15.
BR59.
Emperor, he could listen to. He could do some train spotting.
He could.
on records,
George,
yeah.
can you identify it by this whistle? That's.
Well, we had one earlier.
I just wish there's actually a old steam train that comes through here. It's a kind of a closed line that they run on weekends, and that's pretty interesting to see because it's an old coal-fired steam locomotive.
Don't tell George he'll buy it.
For the Brits, we had the Flying Scotsman go through our village
Is it Shooty Gatwa?
a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
Not that one.
No, that's the Flaming Scotsman.
Twirling Scotsman.
Okay, let's advance.
The Working Scotsman.
Okay. Pixar is reportedly looking at making new sequels to The Incredibles and Finding Nemo. Did they
Leave
ever
it
find-
alone.
I
it
got
alone.
the Incredibles last time, and
Yeah, leave it alone.
Yeah, I mean, Incredibles 2 was not a disaster. It was okay. It was okay. Toy Story 4,
Garbage.
yeah.
Finding Themo. Very good.
But
Yes,
Lightyear.
Finding Dory
yeah.
was all right.
And I'll say after Incredibles 2, which
Incredibles.
was okay, it just, I mean, from then on, what they made was Onward. And who saw that? Soul.
Yeah, Soul wasn't very good.
What was the Luca was one. I didn't see that one.
Luca was good.
Turning Red, Lightyear.
Shite year.
Yeah, and then Elemental was the last one.
Terrible movie.
Yeah, and then we've got Inside Out 2 coming shortly, which I'm sure is also going to be a huge bomb.
Flop.
So,
Yeah, I mean, this is again they don't have any ideas and they don't know how to make good stuff. So they just if maybe it's just this IP, the audience's tastes have changed. It certainly can't be our gross incompetence.
Yes.
Maybe if we just spin
Well,
up an
it's us, isn't
Incredibles
it?
or Nemo, they like that, and then they'll make a shit show out of it, and here we go.
Here you go. Black Lives or Black Knives. This is shooting from the hip.
Oh boy.
Rooming Nemo.
Remember when Disney used to
Very
put
good.
sequels on straight to VHS where they belong?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, do that.
Well,
Disney.
I mean, we know that Pixar's had some losses. There's been some some people let go. I'm absolutely certain that Pixar has also been a victim of the white and pale is stale policy that they've had around Disney for a while, and they've had a lot of people leave. And so I just don't think they have any creatives that are worth their salt left. They're gone.
Incredibles 5.
Even the great
kids
white
are-
shark in Finding Nemo was white.
Will they race swap that?
Probably.
Can you get a great black shark?
Easy.
I was wondering
Shark.
this.
Shark.
Is that possible? I'm sure they'll try. Anyway, let's move on. The bankrupt folks. Years from now, this is Ryan Reynolds over. Years from now, they will look back at 2024 as the year the war of the popcorn buckets began. Blackpool, hashtag Blackpool,
That's
Blackpool,
if it lasts.
Deadpool, Blackpool, Deadpool and Wolverine.
That's if it lasts that long, cinema.
Yeah, I'm
Well, I think it'll
I'm
last to the end
definitely
of
worried.
July.
Is this how they're making their money now? Plastic popcorn buckets.
It did look very good.
Theaters got to make their money somehow.
Yeah.
I mean, I do. I appreciate this.
It is fun,
I mean, it's if nothing else, Ryan Reynolds should definitely be doing the marketing for most of his work because he understands pop culture. He has, he knows how to play the game, and he understands the value of memes. And so, the minute that they saw the Dune popcorn bucket, he was like, "Oh yes, yes, I'm doing that." And oh, by the way, there's very much a reason it's Wolverine's mouth,
Oh, yes.
and not
Yes.
his. Yeah,
This
yeah.
is
It
clearly-
definitely.
This is clearly making cheap fleshlights for their audience.
Yes. Oh yeah.
yeah.
He immediately Ryan Reynolds said, "Oh, we also need a very popcorn bucket."
Yes,
right?
yes,
So-
and I definitely need to take the piss out of Wolverine and make it look like yes, people are pleasuring themselves with his mouth.
Here you go, Edge of Time. Hello, my friend. Dune, or is it June? Buckets, amaze balls. I bet we do not get these in the UK. How unfair is that? We didn't get the Dune buckets.
Do you need a license for personal sexual devices?
No,
Oh, okay.
sorry, I don't know how I knew that.
No.
Well, you are not licensed.
I don't think we're
so-
going to get them. How much you betting?
Yeah, we
I
never
don't
get
know.
anything fun.
Probably just the U.S. chains, I would imagine.
What does that say about America?
We get all
We
the
want
good
We'll
shit.
get to
Edible
that.
popcorn
We'll get to that
buckets.
later. We'll get to that later. Okay. So we're all looking forward to popcorn. Yes, it's going to be good.
I'm looking
isn't it?
forward to penising the bucket.
Okay. Let's move on.
Moving on.
Okay, I think we kind of roughly said something about this last week, but a little bit of an update. Giancarlo Esposito will reportedly appear in Captain America Brave New World.
Have you seen a post for it though? It's got Chris Evans on the poster. So is Chris Evans going to be in this as well?
What?
Yeah, I saw the poster. It's got Chris Evans, big picture Chris Evans, and then it's got him, Anthony Mackie at the bottom. I think that was the official poster. I'm not sure though.
Are you talking about the one that has the helmet completely covering his face?
No,
No?
it has
Okay.
Chris Evans. His back is turned to us, and he's turning his face, and it's definitely Chris
Oh.
Evans. So I don't know if that. I
haven't
don't
seen
know if
that
that
one.
was a fan poster, or don't know whether that was the actual official poster. So
Yeah, I haven't seen that one.
yeah.
I have seen the one that has the full face mask
Mm.
version of a suit.
Yeah.
But it's
This smacks of desperation because they know Giancarlo's a great actor, and he's Mr. Popular.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the number of times you were going to pull $20 out of Larry.
No, I'm
Oh,
just
yeah.
going to keep
Oh.
doing that. Don't worry. Don't
Poor,
worry.
poor bastard's going to be
Yeah.
bankrupt by the time you're done with him. Oh,
Well, they're going to
Larry.
be bankrupt with Brave New World.
Yeah, well, this is absolutely true. Yes, and Giancarlo was actually saying, I guess, in some post that he made, saying you're not going to believe, or you'll never expect who I'm playing, and it's like,
Is he going to be the Spanish Inquisition?
yeah, who knows? My guess, he's going to be Charles Xavier.
I hope not.
What?
Sword in the Storm says it just as I was thinking it, really. He just plays the same guy over and over. That's typecasting.
But he's good, though.
He's
He's
good.
good.
At it.
He
But
just-
it is typecasting.
Yeah.
I really hope not. I can't stand these race swapping rubbish. I
He'll
really
either be
can't.
Charles Xavier or he'll be Magneto.
Yeah, probably.
And
Magneto's
they'll
Jewish.
completely
The
change.
police are coming for us. The Marvel police are coming for us, folks.
Yeah, they'll completely change his backstory. He won't have come from a concentration camp or
Auschwitz,
anything like that.
It'll be the oppression of slavery that he was.
There you
Yeah.
Z, are you available, please, my friend?
I most certainly am. Larry, wrenched $20. Major look.
Damn you, Larry.
Cheers, Larry.
You always.
Oh my
give me
God, that's
Damn you, Larry!
Oh, he might be Luke again.
Larry should come on here one week.
Oh, that would be great.
Oh, I missed that. What did Larry say?
He can
Major
only
look.
say one thing, though.
Yeah. Major look. Cheers, Larry.
I just
like to come
hate
on
what
with
they're
it, mate.
doing. Don't they understand they are destroying something that could
That's
make
why they're
them
doing it.
billions? That can make them billions, and this
They
is
don't know how.
No, they do. They just hate the West. They're a bunch of acolytes, funnily enough.
Uh-huh.
And ultimately, they want to destroy everything and rebuild it in their own image for the next
Yes.
generation of brainwashed morons.
Destroy the
Big up-
past. Kill
Big
it if
up,
you have to.
folks. Shield. Strategic Homeland, Integrated Equity, Liberal Diversity. Very good. Very good. Very good.
Brilliant.
Okay, shall we move on?
Yes.
move along.
Oh God.
Sidestep then. Captain America Brave New World will cost significantly less than the Marvels.
But will lose significantly more.
Yeah, I was going to say it's also going to make significantly less.
Mm.
They got to do better. They got to do better, aren't they? Let's
You
face
gotta
it.
do better, Mega Geek.
So what didn't they shoot like the Marvels like 3 times, and haven't they shot this Captain America like
Like
twice?
4 times.
Like
Four
four
times.
times now.
Oh, but it's somehow going to be significantly. Oh, okay.
Do you know why they are doing that? Because the people that are qualified won't work for Marvel anymore.
Yeah.
They've approached big directors to direct stuff like this, and they won't do it because
Well, it's because they're not allowed to direct. They just,
That's right. Yeah,
They're
they
employed.
know. They know
to-
now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who is directing this? Do we know?
Some idiot.
One man in their
a
cat,
committee.
an AI.
Some idiot.
Here you go. Sorry, here you go. 0-0. Gavin Blackburn, hello, my friend. Bullshit. Captain America had been through 15 rounds of reshoots.
I think that's an exaggeration.
Yeah,
It
Gavin, I've
has
told you
undergone
a million
significant
times.
reshoots. Though.
Yeah, and the production budget, the reported production budget anyway for the Marvels was $274 million.
Fuck.
So
And you know, it was piss poor what they presented to us,
it
wasn't
was
it?
terrible. It was a disaster.
Oh, I don't know. Brie looked pretty fucking good in it, to be fair.
Well, in the tank top,
Oh,
the white tank top, she looked good.
yeah. Yeah. I think Brie got sold down the river on that. But anyway.
Bree sold herself down the river.
She did indeed.
Okay.
This stuff is not for us. So there you go.
She didn't fall down in and drown in.
Brie has no ass.
That is true.
Didn't get that far, mate. Okay, let's move on. Okay. In a new interview with the LA Times, hashtag Star Trek franchise boss Alex Kurtzman explains why Starfleet Academy, get this, folks, will be set in Discovery's 32nd century future.
No, I'm sorry.
What?
No, I'm sorry. If
What?
the events of Star Trek Discovery would have happened, then there would be absolutely no future at all because they're so incompetent.
Well, to
That
be
finished
fair,
this
there
week,
is no
doesn't it?
future in Star Trek, so you're
Yeah,
it's
Yeah.
accurate. Yeah.
exactly. It's just
Well, I think, I mean,
horrible.
if nothing else, yes, please put it way the hell in the future so you can stop breaking actual Star Trek canon because you don't know.
Oh yeah.
Anything Star
To
Trek.
go,
Yeah.
Larry
Yep,
does say other things. No one cares.
Yeah. Thankfully, Discovery came to the end of its run
Yes.
this week.
Yes.
So
We finally
Did
cleared
anybody
up our
watch it? It is dead.
STDs.
yes. We
Did
can
anyone
la-
watch it?
No.
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 Didn't watch even a minute of this last season. I do not care. It's
Do you think
garbage.
anybody's pumped for this?
No.
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 And we'll see
One
what
of the-
happens if the Paramount sale that's been rumored goes through. I'm guessing all
Oh,
of these
please.
shows are going to be canned.
Paramount. Get
Can
rid
I
of
don't-
it.
just
I don't-
say that the
I don't think
golden,
they can make this if they don't have a Paramount sale. I think that Paramount is just announcing shit to try and look like
Paramount,
they
get
have
rid of
something
it.
happening.
Oh,
to
the
attract
Bob
buyers.
Iger, the Bob Iger
You're right.
strategy. Yeah.
Exactly.
the Golden Gate Bridge looked like a penis.
To you.
Well, I mean, there's a
To
certain
you,
certain
It
appropriateness
looks
to that this
like
month.
a penis. It does.
okay. Super chat, if I may. Mega Spider-Man wrenched for €5 to all. Fave Captain America film and why that and why not? Why that? Fave Retford film and why that?
Ooh.
It's
Well,
Winter
I'll
Soldier
go
for
first.
me.
Captain America, the first one, because I was also an extra in that one as well.
Oh, get you.
Mm-hmm. And then, what's your favorite Redford?
What, Robert Redford? What?
Well, presumably.
I'm going to go Winter Soldier on both. That's
Ooh.
correct, isn't it?
I think I'd go Winter Soldier and Jeremiah Johnson.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Z?
Winter Soldier. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, sorry, mate. Go on.
No, yeah. Winter Soldier would definitely be the one
Mhm.
for me for the Captain America films. It's an excellent film. Period. It's a great story. It's well acted. The special effect. It's
brilliant.
it's a great film. It's brilliant. Gosh, I'm trying to think of Redford films. I mean, he's been in a lot of
Yeah, I was like,
really
oof.
good roles. I'm going to go really classic. I'm going to go back to Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid. I really love that
Nice.
film.
Yep.
It's a good one.
Z?
I would say probably the Winter Soldier, although I do quite love Civil War.
Okay.
Favorite Robert Redford film?
Mm.
Probably Sting.
Mm-hmm.
Ian?
It's a good one.
Winter Soldier and The Natural.
Oh, yeah.
Another good one. Yeah.
Probably did you give us both? You did, didn't you?
No, I didn't. I don't. I'm not very up in Robert Redford movies. I have to say. So sorry.
Just say Winter Soldier on both. Okay.
No, I mean I have seen. Shut your mouth. I have seen Butch Cassidy, so I'll go with that one.
Okay. Nobody cares about Starfleet Academy.
No,
Why would you?
it's going to be shit.
Yeah,
gonna be
it'd
shit.
be- I mean, yeah, it's going to be terrible.
It's not
If
gonna
it
be
ever
shit.
gets made at
I don't
all.
think we'll see it. I don't think we'll see it.
No, I don't think we will.
Let's
either.
move on.
Oh, she's got a hole in her head. What's going on there?
No, it looks like a googly eye.
Yeah, it's a googly eye.
Oh, it's a googly eye.
That's
Blade
from
Runner.
Everything Everywhere all at once. Yeah.
Blade Runner 2099
Oh no! Come on, stop.
will begin filming in June. I won't say it. In Prague and Spain, starring Michelle Yeoh in the lead role.
Obviously.
First 2 episodes directed by Jonathan Van
Shotgun.
Tulliken. Yeah.
Shotgun.
Shogun. Likely released next year on Prime Video.
You know, the last Blade Runner, did it make money?
Nope.
Did it? No.
I don't think
No.
so.
So why? Why are they going ahead with this TV show?
Because Blade
Because-
Runner and its name, and you know names, so we make it.
You
Diverse
name-
woman Oscar winner
Mm-hmm.
lead role because reasons.
She's
So
in
this
a
is gonna be a
Star Trek
series.
movie, isn't she? In
How old is she now?
Section 31.
How old is
Oh,
she now?
60 maybe?
60. There's only
I mean,
so much you
29.
can do when you're 60.
2099, the year Brune does Blade Runner.
She's 61.
Yeah, 61.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good that pensioners can get work nowadays.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
true.
that's
That is
true.
true. Yeah. that
She's
is true.
incredibly talented. I
Yeah.
absolutely love Michelle Yeoh. She's done so many great films, and all the way back to her early stuff, her early kung fu pictures and stuff like that. Some of those are really good too.
Yeah.
But why? I mean, the last movie it lost money at the box office,
And it was
and-
rubbish as well.
Yeah.
It was absolute rubbish.
It was pretty.
And it answered
Oh, yeah,
a
it was
question that
beautiful,
should never
but-
be answered, by anybody.
Right. So this is going to be a series?
Why?
It's a TV show. Yeah, it's a series.
Why? Why? I keep asking this question. Why? If they
Well,
want to
again-
give us content, give us something that we want to see.
I'd like to see attack ships on fire.
Yeah.
yeah, off the
That'd
coast
be
of
a
Orion.
great. That would be a
Yeah,
great. That would be a great Blade Runner TV series.
Yeah. Just do a series called Replicants and set it in,
That
Yeah.
You know what? That is a good idea, Lee. They should do if they're gonna do it, they should do what they did with Cobra Kai. They flipped the whole thing on Johnny's side, and with this, they should flip it to Rutger Hauer's
Replicants.
character. That's what they should do.
Yeah, Roy Batty.
Or they-
Well, no, just stay away from Roy Batty. Just have replicants. that
Yeah,
are-
replicants.
They
Yeah.
could do something kind of like what they did with, if you remember, the Animatrix
Yeah.
that it
Yes.
came out, where it was an anthology of different stories from different parts of the universe and kind of
Yeah.
Yeah,
expanded
just in the world.
on what they were doing. Yeah, it just happened in the world. It didn't have to be a central character and a
But-
central story.
But do you know what, right? It's a really good story. It's about replicants fighting for their lives, fighting to live longer than they've been programmed to. And that's kind of racism, isn't it?
Well,
Right.
you
Do you know
could
what I
set
mean?
it. You could set it prior to Roy Batty being created,
Exactly. Yeah.
and then you
Yeah.
can set it. You can end it just as they're being created.
Yeah,
and-
the
and
introduction of the
reasons why.
Nexus 6.
Yeah.
Why don't you just have it-
Concentrate on their oppression in the off-world
Absolutely.
colonies.
Right.
Absolutely. That's
This
what
is
they
why
should
we
watch
should be in
that.
Hollywood.
Or
Yeah.
you could do it as the replicants being the the military. The Rutger Hauer. He was
Yeah, as a combat model.
Combat model.
So what you do is you flip it on its head. The humans are the evil bastards, and the replicants, all they want to do is live. And
They
like
are,
one
the
of
humans
one of
are,
them,
yeah.
one of them is trying to find out, like Batty, how they can live longer than their lifespan. Do you know what I mean? And he takes
Yeah.
a journey. Do you know what I mean? Do it like that instead of.
Jeff, are you listening? We're coming up with some great
probably-
ideas. Jeff,
They're probably
you
just going to
listening,
have
mate?
her as a Blade Runner, and she's going to be running around kicking ass. That's all. That's all they're going to come with, and it's going to
Right.
look nice. That's it. End of story. You know, just really.
And they got to bring in all those Marvel 2099 characters too, right? From the in the,
Oh, God,
just kidding.
no.
We got super chats. Larry wrenched $5.
Oh, my God.
Panel. Do a stupid metaphor like a writer for Rings of Power. And did you guys rant about Tom Bombadil yet?
Who's that then?
Tom
It's
Bombadil
a
from
character
the Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, it was written out of the films.
Yeah.
Uh,
He's in the book.
Okay.
I'm not.
I know
Let me see
nothing.
if I can get my soldering iron and burn out my frontal lobes to be able to make a metaphor that's as bad as Rings of Power. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Not my bag.
Am I the only one
is
that didn't like that film that she was in? That one that won all the Oscars.
Everything,
I
thought
Everything,
Yeah.
everywhere, all at once. I
Hated
loved
it.
it.
But I
Hated
hated
it.
the ending. I didn't like the villain much at all either. I just
Hated
thought it got really silly the further along it got. It was just too long. But it was good other than that. I kind of.
Yeah, I like watching rocks talk to themselves. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
a
that
great
was-
one.
That was very.
I mean, that's what I do on a Saturday night anyway.
It's very Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. You know, the
It was-
improbability drive.
Oh, well, never mind.
Mm.
Okay, let's advance. Oh, God, here we go.
Yes.
300
Sparrow. Sorry. Go on. 300.
talking.
Are you?
King.
Are you?
300 prequel theory is in the works.
What?
Zack Snyder will
Return to direct.
Oh, this will be hilarious
Zack
No.
Snyder, everybody.
because
Wait,
he won't have a comic book to serve as the script
No.
and the
And
storyboard.
the storyboards.
Mhm.
Yep.
Do you want to feel really old?
Why they giving him
I
more money?
do that every day.
18 years ago,
Oh yeah.
300. Can you believe
Yep.
it?
I liked it
18.
when it came out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I thought it was great.
Yeah.
18.
Wow.
That's when
That's
he
a whole
wasn't too
person.
pretentious. He wasn't too pretentious when he was making that one.
Well, I mean, it may have been pretentious, but the thing is that somebody had already done the hard work for him. They had the script, they had the storyboard because they handed him the comic.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
that
he
was
pretty accurately mimics
Miller,
the
yeah,
comic.
Miller.
Here you go.
Yeah.
Thinking Man's Show. Arch Colin, there will be 299 episodes.
Yeah, yeah.
I like that.
I just thought I thought Zack Snyder promised he was going to just go do porn after chapter 2 of Rebel Moon crashed and burned. So is
But it
that
was
what we're
watched more
seeing
than
here?
Barbie, remember?
But the thing is, though, Rebel Moon didn't crash and burn, did it? Because they sold around the world, and Netflix is making money out of it, and people have watched it. So I guess it's considered a success. I guess.
Godzilla -1 on Netflix.
Yeah, it's on
Yes.
now. It's on
Yeah.
now. It's on now. It's up. It's up
I
already.
want physical media. Give me physical media.
Yeah, why didn't they release the physical media first?
I don't know why.
Because they got a shitload of money from Netflix. So there you go.
Oh,
Probably
Yeah.
that.
really?
Exactly.
Ah,
Yeah.
okay. Netflix went straight in with a big wad of
Give us
cash.
Planet of the
then.
Apes, the original.
Unless if they're bankrolling the next Godzilla movie.
Probably. They're sneaky bastards, aren't they? Netflix.
Yeah, but
Is Planet of the Apes the original films? Are they streaming anywhere? Is that why they're not on DVD?
I don't
or
know.
Blu-ray?
don't know. Do you know I'm going to call it here first? How much you betting the new Godzilla movie, the sequel, will be on Netflix?
Probably.
Which
Yeah,
which
first.
which of the many
Godzilla
universes of Godzilla?
minus-
Oh, like in the -1? Is there going to be?
Yeah.
Yeah,
We thought we wanted to
Yeah.
take it in a different direction, be something a little more positive. So we
Wow.
thought, what if we do
Inclusive.
Godzilla +1? What do you think?
Or like it's
Very
like
good.
going to the nightclub. You know, this is my past one.
Do you reckon it'll be infected by the Netflix way if they do take over it? Like it'll be the
of course it
wife
will.
that's the hero of the next one, won't it? It would the guy who take a
Well,
step
she
back.
practically was anyway, wasn't she?
No, she wasn't. She got hit. She was in hospital half the time, wasn't she? It was the
Yeah.
guy, wasn't
Yeah,
it?
she was presumed dead for a good chunk.
Yeah, yeah.
But she did save him in order to end up in that situation.
There you go.
Absolutely.
60. Here you go. Donnie, speaking of Netflix, 1 month and 16 days till part 1 of the final season of Cobra Kai. Wow. Yes,
Oh.
hyped, mate.
Unironically, looking forward to that one. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Oh, it's going to be good. It's going to be good.
Is Hilary Swank going to be in it though? That's the question.
Probably.
And on that bombshell, let's move on.
Oh,
I can never say this gentleman's name. Somebody want to help me out?
Marshala Ali.
Is in talks to star in Gareth Edwards' Jurassic World movie.
Another one.
You know what? Right, if Gareth Edwards is in charge, but it might be good because he knows all the visual effects and stuff.
Yeah.
So it might be good. You never know.
But you still need a writer.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do. Yeah.
Z, is this guy not going to be in Blade then? Do you
Yeah.
think?
Yeah, he's going to be in Blade, although I think he's walked away, isn't he?
And I don't think he officially has yet, but yeah, there's been a lot of talk, a lot of rumors that he's not
Pissed off.
happy. He is not happy at all about the production and all the setbacks that it's faced. So
He wasn't happy because his character got pushed back and his daughter took over in the script. Apparently.
He probably wants to do a justice to Blade.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
I
Do
think
we
he
really
does.
think that Blade is going to get made?
Don't know.
Yeah, wouldn't put money on that one coming out, to be honest. Yeah, it seems like it's been a very, very troubled production and might be something that just
Wesley
crashes and burns.
Snipes. Get Wesley Snipes back.
Get
Why?
Wesley in. Like, you go, Drew
Yeah.
Gordon. The creator had some cool visuals, but a dodgy script.
Yeah, well, the script wasn't very good.
I
Yeah.
bet there's somewhere on the cutting room floor. There's a decent movie with the creator.
Yeah, I don't know. The story was pretty bad.
No,
You know,
the world
I
building
did.
is broken. The story is crap.
I did enjoy it somewhat. It was very beautiful, but 30 minutes into the movie, I knew exactly what was going to happen for the next hour.
Yeah.
It was not at a particularly well told story.
Well, he always kills off his heroes, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Guy Edwards. So
You
he
go,
would
listening
die.
fats. Hello, my friend. Old Man Blade. Yeah, a bit for that. Yeah, Old Man.
Oh, Wesley Snipes still looks good, man, for his
yeah, you
age.
could do
Black
it as well.
don't crack.
That's right.
And
Those
you know,
things just
like
shatter.
that works when you're a vampire because you got to kind of look. Well, he's half vampire, but I mean, you could always explain if he's aged a little bit. See, human side.
Here you go. Anonymous bastard. Yes, the better version of the creator is called the Golden Child. There you go.
Eddie Murphy.
Okay, let's move on then. Let's move on.
I just don't know why he wants to make these pulp movies. He's got 2 Oscars. Am I wrong?
Yes.
Perhaps
No,
he just liked
one.
the
He's got
character. I
one.
don't know.
He's got one.
It's a
There's
payday.
certain cachet to it, though. So.
Yeah.
It's a payday. Here you go, folks. Michael Bay will produce the upcoming Transformers / G.I. Joe crossover movie.
Why?
Joy.
I mean, if
How
you're
comes they
gonna
didn't mention it? How comes they didn't mention the Transformers in their adventures, the G.I.
Why
Joe
doesn't he
adventures?
direct it?
It doesn't make any sense. It's just stupid.
Yeah, I mean, if you're going to make another damn Transformers movie, Bay's probably your best choice for directing.
Yes.
Producing.
Yeah.
You know.
Only the first one was any good
Oh,
to
it's a
my
great
opinion.
movie. It's great.
I-
The
the-
first one's great.
Even that one, I was confused as to what robot was what.
Yeah. so-
Yeah.
Yeah,
they look
they
so
all-
different and they're overly
Yeah.
designed. You know, that's
Yeah.
a real
Yeah.
problem for me.
The Transformers crossing paths with G.I. Joe. That was a comic book series in the 80s. Am I
Was
wrong?
it? Was it? I
It
don't
wouldn't
know.
surprise me.
But how does that happen though? What does the worlds collide or something like that, or were they always in that universe?
Oh,
the-
not
that's the
another
question, is it?
multiverse, please.
Yes, I'm
Christ.
saying. So it's probably going to be a multiverse because otherwise they would have mentioned them a long time ago, wouldn't they? In the
Yay, multiverse.
so I don't know. So,
Ian, it's very simple. Hasbro needs money. That's why. That's how this is going to happen.
of course.
Here you go, Princess Fiona. I'd kill for a meat and potatoes Michael Bay movie with toxic males, busty babes.
Yeah,
and
great.
Yeah. So
Yes,
would I.
please.
Yeah.
Yes,
But
do
we're
you
not allowed
know
to have
what?
them, are we?
Is the GI Joe toys, are they Action Man and the
Yeah. It's,
call it
yeah,
GI
it's
Joe?
equivalent,
So
yeah.
why didn't they just call it Action Man and have them with the brittle hair and
No,
eagle
we
eyes?
called it Action Man.
Scribble-eyed bastard.
Eagle eyes, yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's move on. Just give us a Michael Bay movie doing it. Be happy with that. Okay. Chris Hemsworth is doubling down on Transformers. The actor is in talks to lead an untitled crossover film that combines Hasbro's Transformers and G.I. Joe franchises.
The last
The
working
Hollywood-
white man in Hollywood.
Anybody seen
Just.
Midnight? Whatever it is, what's that one called? Midnight. And they were talking about his wife had 2 parts in the
Midnight-
Furioso
oh.
film. Do you see that one? Anyone?
No.
Midnight's Edge.
Yeah,
So
Midnight's
basically,
Edge.
his wife is in the Furioso film, and she plays 2 parts.
Twins or something.
No, she plays 2 parts in the film.
They and them.
Is it a
No, oh no, she got paid twice, man. She got paid twice.
I mean, that's accurate. She's just plural in that situation. These 2 characters.
She played a character that got killed, and then the character with the ugly face she played. I don't know. I haven't seen
Narrow
it.
it down.
So there's
Yeah.
2 characters in the film in Furioso.
Yes.
There's one character that gets killed.
His and her.
Yep.
And
they-
then there's another woman character that's got she's like a badass, and she's got like a manked up face.
You keep
And-
calling it Furioso, but it's
What's it?
Furioso.
Oh,
Maybe it should be Furioso.
It's all
yeah,
just,
yeah.
just-
Look, there you go. She plays two parts. Yeah,
Yeah,
thanks.
one
Oh,
one
thanks.
character is named Mr. Norton,
Right.
and another one is a general of some
Right.
tribe.
Gotcha. Yeah. So,
Yeah.
and he
so
did
he,
that.
hims.
Yeah, he did that in the Thor movie as well. Apparently, he got his
Really?
wife in the Thor movie. Yeah, because his wife's Italian. She's big. She's big in soaps in Italy. So she's trying to break
Wow.
into Hollywood, and he's helping her, basically getting her
I
parts
mean,
and stuff.
She's definitely easy on the eyes. I'm
Yeah,
not
she's
gonna
nice. She's a
complain.
good-looking woman. Yeah.
Princess Fiona, I find Hemsworth much less attractive now. I know which wife keeps his jumblies locked in a box under the bed.
His eyes are too
Listen,
close
they all
together.
do, mate. They all do.
Yeah.
Okay, Fiona, we need you on one of these one week. Need you to now that
Yes.
you're back out of the wilderness. We need you on 1 week. Okay. Let's move on then. This dropped just before I came on. Fede Alvarez says Alien Romulus will be a hybrid film of Alien and Aliens. To ask an Alien fan to choose between them is a perverse question. So I thought, how do I do both?
You don't. You do a completely original film instead of trying to.
What?
Oh,
I know,
probably
it's an
you
original
silly
film.
man.
I know, it's me being naive, but I think stop chasing the former glory, and also at the other end, don't do what's been done by going completely left field, but just try and find something original. Or I don't know, maybe Alien Invasion of Earth. Hello.
Yeah, we've been saying that for ages, haven't we,
I
Lee?
know.
Yeah.
It's just never bloody
Hello,
happening,
hello,
is it?
Probby, hello, Alien
I-
Invasion of Earth,
Talking.
hello.
I just like the idea that he thought, how do I do both? And he never came up with an answer, because how do you do? They're entirely different.
One's a horror, one's-
pacing, genre, everything, and oh, by the way, you don't get the reveal, right, and that impact, because we've seen Alien. We know what the hell the xenomorphs look like, so you can't repeat the success of Alien.
I think there's a new
Yeah.
trailer out. It's either tomorrow or Tuesday. I know there's a new trailer this week.
Well,
But
the
he's
good
playing
thing
it
about
safe,
it-
isn't he? He's playing it
The
safe.
good thing about it is that they're using more practical effects in this, aren't they?
Yeah,
it's
we'll give
actually
them
gonna be
that.
a man in
No,
a suit,
they're
isn't it?
not. No,
I-
they're not.
But it's a man
Oh,
in a
okay.
suit. Isn't it?
It's a lie. They're using CGI. You
Well,
when you
sometimes
watch the
it's
film,
like
you'll
over
see.
the practical effects.
You look, it's a lie, right?
What was that radio control face?
Yeah,
over?
Yeah, but it's going to be implemented with CGI. So
Right, they'll
it's-
track it and then
well,
enhance
yeah,
it with
exactly,
CG and all that. Yeah.
exactly. So yeah, they make it look more. Try to make it look, and then your mind will know it's CGI, and then that's that, isn't it?
Yeah,
So-
I'm with Esplund in the chat. I want a movie from the alien standpoint.
Mm.
There you go.
I mean,
The
you're there,
xenomorphs are the
you're
good
trying to
guys.
raise a
Yeah, yeah.
family. You got your eggs, and then here come these monsters with flamethrowers and explosives.
You killed my family.
Yeah.
Give me Genesis.
They need to subvert our expectations, and instead of being chest bursters, they can burst out of something else. I don't know.
Yeah,
They them
just-
bursters.
their bottom.
Yes, chest bursters.
I think I'm going to go see this.
I'm going to go and see it. He's playing it safe. He really is
Yeah,
playing it safe.
He's saying
He
all
doesn't
the
want to
right
muck
stuff.
around with this.
Yeah.
You know what? We're going to get what we wanted. We got Prometheus last time. This is what we should have got, and it should be fun. That's what he's going to try and do. He's just
Yeah.
going to make it fun. That's what he's going to do.
I think the thing that gives me pause, and I'll probably wait until people that I trust have seen it and give me, kind of heads up on it. But the young people going on, it's like, because again, the at least the first two movies, you're looking at adults, competent adults, dealing with stuff. I don't know if I just got out of high school and now I'm going to fight the aliens. It was like, this could be a short.
Oh, are they
fight.
not adults in this?
Look at them. They're all like kids. That's why
are they?
Adam
Young
is like, it's
Oh no!
Nostromo 90210.
Yeah.
No, no.
Yep, it's a bunch of teens. fighting off their
no.
I hope they go
hormones
very, very
and
painfully. It'd be great. Okay.
That is not good. Do you know what they
okay.
should do though? Is they should make you believe that the female is going to win, and then she gets killed halfway.
Oh,
and then,
that'd be amazing.
and then it's a guy. flop it round.
No,
I think you can safely assume
identifies
that's
as a
not
guy.
happening.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah,
Yeah.
identify as a guy. Okay, let's move on then.
Oh, he's making another one, is he?
Producer Susan Downey, wife, says Sherlock Holmes 3 with
Roberti.
Roberti
Downey
Yeah,
Jr.
Roberti Downey Jr.
The veganism
and
finally
Jude
got to him.
Law
Pronouns
are still very much
are-
alive in our hearts. There needs to be a really strong reason. It needs to be a great story.
Oh.
And
You know,
for
out of
diversity.
all the iterations of Sherlock Holmes, this is the one I hated the most. I even think Elementary's better than this shit.
What?
Did not
What?
like it at all.
I
I
Did
like
not
the
like it.
first one.
I like
the
them.
first.
Did like any of them. Like Sherlock Holmes meets Lock, Stock, Two Smoking Barrels. Like, what the fuck's that all about? This is not a Sherlock Holmes film. This is like a Sherlock Holmes that can beat people up in slow mo and fast editing. What the fuck? That's not Sherlock Holmes. They Americanized it. That's what they did.
did Roberti Downey Jr. Go on his vegan diet and start looking really thin and
No,
frail, so he would
no.
actually look like an opium addict when he came back for
This-
the third film? Or-
Was this about 13 years ago, 14 years ago, the last one?
If you want to go and watch some real Sherlock Holmes, go and watch The Adventures of Sherlock Holmes, the 80s TV series with Jeremy Brett as Sherlock Holmes. He's the best Sherlock Holmes. of all time.
I agree with you. I mean, this is divorced from Sherlock Holmes. This is flashy. It's like Star Trek when JJ took over Star Trek. He tried to make it Star Wars, and when Guy Ritchie took over this, he tried to make it something completely not Sherlock Holmes.
It's Sherlock. It's Sherlock Hollywood. Really.
Digger
what it
folks, I've been burgled, which is never nice. Guy Ritchie is a national treasure mega geek.
I don't disagree, but I disagree with what he did with this film. That's what I'm saying. So, his last film, Territories brought it, the last one, which flopped. Territories bought it for 4 million. Every territory bought, because his name carries.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, even though it was a flop in the cinema, it was a huge success
Here you go.
in sales. So,
Larry, am I a dork for liking the Benedict Cumberbatch?
Oh, no, I like it too.
No, I liked it as well.
too,
Yeah,
I
It was
did
pretty
not.
good.
yeah,
it
pretty
was
good.
good.
Yeah, I liked
It very much became Sherlock the the magician.
Yeah.
It shut the bed
stopped
on
being
the
about
third
deductive
series.
logic.
It did, yeah. I agree, Lee. I totally
yeah, it
agree.
eventually kind of fell apart.
Yeah, with the marriage, the wedding, and then the crazy sister or whatever, and in the third,
Yeah.
it just fell into absolute
Yeah.
absurdity.
I do love the language that they use for this, like the Sherlock. It's still very much alive in our hearts. So is my hope for a porn career, but that's long since passed. So, honey, stop.
Oh, it's never too late.
No,
Ego folks, anonymous bastard. Say what you will, Richie Sherlock, Richie King Arthur.
Oh god, that was awful.
Damn.
That one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was awful. But I said people like what they like at the end of the day, and it was a huge success. So who am I
There's
to?
no wrong or right answer.
Yeah, who am I to say it wasn't very good?
Okay.
Even though I did.
Let's proceed.
Total Recall.
Get your ass to Mars.
Total Recall was released 34 years ago today.
honey,
The
let's go to
second most-
Mars.
Talking the second most expensive
Okay.
film ever made at the time, and among the most popular Paul Verhoeven and
Paul
Scrap.
Verhoeven, he did a good job, Paul Verhoeven, on this film.
Yeah.
Really, really good job.
Quay.
Yeah. Consider this a voice.
That is the best line that Arnie ever says in a movie.
Yeah.
Consider this a divorce.
He didn't say it that way. He said, consider this a
Divorce.
voice.
Divorce.
Yeah, that's what he said. It.
In its time, this cost $65 million.
yeah. What's the inflation
Yeah,
adjusted version?
You have to look at the inflation rate, but still, wow. Considering we're getting 4 hours of Star Wars. Well, if not really Star Wars, for 180. Yeah.
Dick
Worth every penny, mate.
Jones. Dick Jones was in it, wasn't he? No, not Dick Jones.
Yeah.
What's his real name? I can't remember his real name.
Ronnie Cox.
Ronnie Cox. Yeah, he was in it as well, playing the
Yeah.
bad guy.
Michael
yeah.
Ironside, wasn't it?
Yeah, Michael Ironside was in it. Ricardon.
Ton of great talent. in that
Sharon
one.
Stone.
Mm-hmm.
Ian, you liked the three-breasted woman, didn't you?
In fact, she came. She was in RoboCop, and her and the director became friends, and he used her in lots of his films
Okay.
because of RoboCop. Yeah. Yep. So if you look closely, she's in RoboCop. She's in this film. She was in the one with Sharon Stone. I can't remember the one he directed with Sharon Stone. She was in that. Yeah, they got on.
Basic
So,
Instinct.
yeah, he put her in small roles.
I mean, she did make me want to have 3 hands as well.
Yeah.
Favorite Verhoeven film, Z?
I've got 5 kids to feed. Do you remember
Robocop.
that?
Obs.
What?
Robocop.
Yeah. R2?
I think I'd have to go with RoboCop.
Ian?
What's the question?
So you're too busy talking of everybody.
Ah,
The
shut up.
question
Just
is-
tell me the question.
Favorite Verhoeven film?
I've got to say RoboCop, like everybody else, because it's genius filmmaking. It really is.
Yeah. Prob?
He's thinking.
When you're ready, mate.
He's off. He's not. He's got his speaker off. So he's
Well,
Sorry,
wait for
hello. Sorry, I was just looking for
Muting!
I was... Shut up.
Favorite Verhoeven movie?
Who?
Flesh and Blood, isn't it, mate? That's what your favorite one is. Flesh and Blood.
I don't know. I'm not very good with directors' names. to be
Paul
honest with
Verhoeven.
you. Paul Verhoeven.
Yeah. He's made some crackers, mate. He's made Total Recall, RoboCop,
Starship
Oh,
Troopers.
Troopers. Yeah.
Oh, that's tough. No,
Is it- this-
RoboCop.
that is the Trinity.
he says
That, isn't it? It's the
RoboCop.
Trinity, isn't it? Showgirls was great as well. I loved it.
So apparently the adjusted figures for the budget was $100 million.
Wow.
Today's money. Well, in 2020, so it's probably another 50 million.
Yeah, Hollow Man as well. Yeah, that was another one. Emp 5.
Ooh, that's man. I'm almost having to flip a coin between RoboCop and Starship Troopers.
yeah.
I know.
but-
I
Starship
know.
Troopers is great.
I think
know.
I think probably RoboCop. But it's boy, ask me in 15 minutes, and it's probably going to switch.
RoboCop for me because of the impact it had on my. How old was I? 19-year-old self. I'd never seen anything like it. I was just like, fucking hell, this is incredible.
Who's the guy? Is it Mr.
As
Kenny?
much as I love Starship Troopers.
Mr. Kenny. Is it Mr. Kenny that got
Oh,
obliterated by Ed 09?
incredible. It's incredible. Okay. Let's move on then.
Who be
This was just announced before we came on. Maria de Aragon, the actress who played Greedo in A New Hope, has sadly passed away at the age of 81. May the force be with you always.
Oh, it was a woman. I didn't think it was it was a man.
Who shot first?
You know
She-
damn
Greedo
well who
shot
shot
first.
first. No.
He
Han
didn't
Solo.
pay the alimony. That's what it was.
Han Solo did.
Yes.
Sorry about the mess.
So
He didn't shoot
confirmed
first.
Greedo
He was
trans.
the only one that shot.
Shot. Yeah, it's true.
First and last.
A real
Oh,
bastard that
Fiona.
guy was.
Well, rest in
Greedo
peace.
was a allergy.
Tuta
Rest in
solo.
peace. A Ragulon. Okay.
Happy Pride
Yeah,
Month.
here you go. Who shot?
It was Solo. He shot under the table.
She was shooting blanks.
Okay, so who's got hay fever? You, Ian?
Yeah, I have, unfortunately.
Okay, not a bad cocaine habit.
It's hay fever.
Okay, one hell
Is
of
there
a
a good
McClunky.
cocaine habit?
one hell of a
Yeah,
drug.
it's the white
Okay,
marching powder, isn't it? really?
Bolivian, the finest Bolivian, folks.
Yeah.
Let's move on then.
It's been a tough day.
Right. Okay. Okay.
All serious, Tony.
No, I'm afraid.
Okay.
Be very afraid.
I have a pretty good idea what this
Watch,
may be.
watch everybody turn off. Okay. Politics, everybody. Sorry. Politics.
McClunky.
McClunky.
I think we're all aware of a very, very big story this week, yes?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Indeed.
It's a biggie, folks. So
They're
don't
doing
get
an
mad.
X factor here by actually dragging it out before you actually say something.
Don't get mad with me, folks.
You're only
It's not
making it worse for
me.
yourself.
Don't get
Is it
mad.
shooty?
I wished it was shooty.
Russell T Davis.
Oh,
Going in.
okay. Okay, so this week's in the bin.
The train.
The trains are coming for us.
It's coming for
I love
us.
that sound. That's
Harrison
no.
Ford's coming
Sorry,
for
guys,
us.
have to go to camp now.
Okay.
all right. You're only going for
This
a shower.
is for our American viewers.
Oh, what was that?
Doing.
Doing.
I did not ring a gong.
Ah, Mr. Trump.
Okay. Variety says, this was a disgrace. Trump said following his conviction, this was a rigged trial by conflicted judge who is corrupt. This was rigged, disgraceful. This was a rigged, disgraceful trial. The real verdict will be November 5th, Guy Fawkes night, by the people. We're a nation in decline, serious decline. So it's not the actual what is said there on it's just the story of what's going on, basically.
Yep.
And then he turned around and raised $52 million for his campaign in the next 24 hours.
Oh,
Yeah.
did he?
Yes.
Yep.
Wow.
24 hours, 52 million.
I don't understand the American politics,
So
but
I'll just say, irrespective of it being Trump, doing this to a political opponent.
It's so blatant. It's so bloody blatant. I mean, no matter what your thoughts are on Trump, and you know, he's not exactly a figure that anyone's on the fence with. But
Yeah,
I
it's not
think
whiter
anyone
and white, put it that way.
if anyone has a thinking brain in their body, if you're going to send a man to, you know, convict a man for corruption in New York, then you'd have to, you know, put the entirety of New York on trial, because every businessman in New York is probably twiddling their thumbs going, don't look at me. So he's no way whiter than white, but there's no way that man should be on trial for this over this period of time, especially when you consider how many corrupt corporate CEOs and people like that. I mean, just look at Disney. I mean, half those people should be in prison for probably malfeasance. I mean, it's such an obvious witch hunt. I think a lot of people who may have thought, you know, I don't like Trump, but, you know, Biden, I don't like him. And then they see this, the optics are so clear that this is putting your political opponent in the bin.
Banana Republic has been...
It's been a banana republic since the last election.
Yeah.
So this actual trial, what he was charged with is essentially concealing business records or falsifying business records. In virtually any trial in the country at any other point, these would all be considered misdemeanors. They bent over backwards, they twisted words, all sorts of stuff to try and turn these into felonies. Eventually, I'm certain this is going to be overturned on appeal. Sorry.
Yeah, but
I think
he's a felon, though, isn't he? What they're all going to be saying, that's the...
But I mean, if it was you or me, I mean, we'd be in jail by now. Let's just put it that way. that, you know, if they really wanted you to.
Sorry, I cut you off, mate.
Yeah. So I think that in a reliably sane world, R2 would be correct. What we have now is we've essentially had the weaponization of the judicial system to go
Lawfare
after
is the
political
term,
opponents.
folks.
Yeah, it's lawfare. And from the prosecutor using a what was generously described as a very novel argument for turning misdemeanors by the wave of a magic wand into felonies, and then a judge who had multiple conflicts that really should have been removed and replaced. Then you had the most questionable jury instructions I've ever seen. And combined together, yes, it should be like immediately on appeal, laughed out. But the thing is that I very much suspect that what you have are a lot of people that are independently trying to score their own political points by, going after opponent, right? But hoping desperately that some adult somewhere in the room actually comes in and says, "No, mate, that's not going to happen." Right? They want the benefit of signaling their distaste for their political opponent, but I think they have some vague awareness, maybe in the back of their head, of how dangerous this is as a precedent, and they're hoping somebody doesn't. I just don't. I'm not sure who is going to be the one that does that, and. This is, I mean, yeah, it's you really undermined.
Just bear in mind that Trump, his entire life in New York, he's always been the outsider in New York because he wasn't old money.
Right.
And the old money of New York have always disliked Trump, and they've always been against him from the start, even before any presidential ambition. But I think really what voters should take away from this is, if they can do this to Trump, what can they do to you?
Right. The thing is that if as my wife and my wife is definitely no Trump fan, but when she saw that come down, she was like, I'm like compelled to vote for him now, just because the behavior is what you have to punish.
Deplorable, exactly. This is going to backfire so hard on Biden. It's not even funny. It's just going to really, they're going to cack themselves now.
Okay, so am I saying what's going in the bin is lawfare? Should we say lawfare?
I mean, it's been going on for a good long time. It's just become more and more.
Yeah, so
putting your political opponents in jail, or trying to, is some real commie shit move.
Yeah, very
That's
very
no better
much
than Russia, is it?
Yeah, exactly the same.
Putin move.
Yeah.
Exactly the same.
It has been very very much the buzzword the last year or so, lawfare. So irrespective of what you think of Trump, it's lawfare, everybody. We're in a bad place. Okay. Let's move on.
And finally.
And
finally. Happy Friday. So 94. Wow.
Clint Eastwood, everybody, 94.
94. Brilliant.
Okay.
Yeah.
No,
Clint.
Eastwood speaks for himself. You're like, yes,
yes, brilliant.
He's still making films.
No, he stopped, isn't he?
He's retired.
Oh, is he retired now?
Retired. Last film he made was Crime Macho, wasn't it? And it wasn't very good. Yeah, I love Clint Eastwood. I think he's by all accounts, he's not a very good human being because he pissed off a lot of people. Yeah. But you can't fault him as a movie star and as a filmmaker.
Oh, my friend, Stupenzo, you need to come on here one week. He's making a movie.
Oh, is he making one now?
Yeah, I thought he was making one. Yeah.
Oh, right. Okay. Good on him. Because he looks really old. I saw a picture of him with his son and his daughter. He looks like they were holding him up or something. So he doesn't look like that. That's for sure. Yeah.
Yeah. He right turn, Clyde. Wow.
God, right. I mean, that's the man. If you thought the Redford choice was tough, try and pick your favorite Eastwood movie, man.
Z, favorite Eastwood movie?
Unforgiven.
Nice. R2?
Oh, yeah, that's tough. So
many.
Gosh. Oh, I can't. I don't know.
I've not heard of that one.
I think that
It's
was
just-
after Any Which Way You Can.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a great movie. That's a good.
Yeah,
fun
that's my
movie. That's a
favourite.
good fun movie.
So
That's my
many,
favourite.
so many great films. I'll just go with Good, Bad, and the Ugly.
It's a good film.
Oh,
An absolute classic.
It's very long. It's a good film, though.
It is. Yeah, it's good though.
I know what Ian's favourite is.
I tell you what, it isn't.
I know what it is. No,
It isn't Firefox, that's for sure.
You knew I was going to say that. Ian's favourite is
Firefox.
Firefox.
No,
That's
it
a
is.
masterpiece. What are you
Loves
talking
it.
about?
That's a
Oh.
terrible movie.
A great web
Russian.
browser. Yeah.
I think it's a cross between Power Rider and Million Dollar Baby. I think for me,
Yeah.
Million Dollar
Million Dollar
Baby is a
Baby.
really good movie, and Power Rider
Mhm.
is Clint Eastwood at his best, as far as I was concerned.
Pale Rider and Unforgiven are coming in strong.
Yeah, I do like Unforgiven. Though I think Unforgiven is a brilliant movie right across the board. You can't fault it. It's a
Yeah.
really good movie.
There's just too many great ones to pick from.
Yeah, there is.
Gran Torino, another one that's mentioned.
I
there.
did like that one. Get off
Yeah.
my lawn. I like that one. That's a really good one. Really, really good one.
Fuck all wrong with Firefox. You're not wrong. Probably,
Firefox is a terrible movie.
Well, there's so many. Again, there's I mean, for me, it's Every Which Way But Loose.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and it's a
Because
fun
I
movie.
laughed
It's a
so
nice
much
fun
as a kid.
movie.
I
It's a
watched that as a
fun
film,
movie.
and I just laughed for a fortnight.
What about The Rookie? Remember that one? Him and Charlie Sheen.
Charlie Sheen? God, it's been a long
Yeah,
time since
The
I've
Rookie.
seen that.
Yeah,
The Bad and the Ugly?
Good, badly ugly. Brilliant. Fistful of Dollars.
Outlaw Josie Wales.
I know Joseph Wells is great.
very good movie.
Think in Russian.
Really good.
Mm.
Oh yeah, think in Russian.
I like Where Eagles Dare.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Didn't have helicopters in those days, though,
Yeah.
did they?
All the
Yeah.
Dirty Harry movies are great as well. Yeah, of course.
Make
I do like, Dirty Harry movies are great.
What's that other one? A man's gonna know his limitations.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
Your
Dirty
mouthwash
Harry.
ain't cutting it.
Yeah. You're shit out of luck.
There you go, Princess Fiona. Fiona, you need to come on one of these, one mate. Pale Rider was a big budget remake of High Plains Drifter, yeah, but lacks the amazing atmosphere of the original. Yeah, High Plains Drifter.
Does anybody remember the last line from Power Rider that he actually said in the movie? The last line was "Long walk." That was the
It's
last
not
line.
"Do you feel lucky, punk"?
No, that's a Dirty Harry movie.
Man, the Outlaw Josie Wales has a ton of great one-liners too.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it
Don't
does,
piss
yeah.
down my back and tell me it's raining.
What was that? Was it Space Cowboys?
That was
What
all
Yeah.
right too. That
Yeah,
was
that
great.
was a newer
Yeah,
one. Yeah.
with James Garner and
Yeah.
Okay, I'll
What a
see
good
that one.
film that was. And
Okay.
Tommy Lee Jones was in it as well,
Yep.
wasn't he?
Play Misty for me.
That was his first directorial debut, and it was a very good one too.
Yeah.
Okay, so happy birthday, Mr. Eastwood.
Rawhide, Mr. Eastwood.
And now I've got a whole bunch of movies I need to go back and watch again. 'Cause I haven't seen them in so long.
Yeah.
So,
no, that'll be about a year of watching
Yeah.
all Eastwood movies. Yeah.
Geezers in Space.
Yep.
Yeah, Stupenza will make that happen, mate.
Yeah, I mean, he did go off the boil. And,
yeah,
and
Line of
he
Fire,
kinda comes
great.
back. Yeah, In the Line of Fire is a great movie.
Yeah,
Yeah,
great movie.
great movie. He's done well. He's done very well, isn't he? And I remember him saying that he's got to the point now he can make any film and he doesn't give a shit about what people
Here you go.
think.
Tight as a nun's chuff. Tight to say nun's
Bronco
chuff.
Billy.
Yeah.
Wow.
Great movie.
Bronco
that's good.
Billy.
That's where he met
Sandra
Sandra
Locke.
Sandra
Yeah.
Locke.
Yeah.
And they got it on, didn't they?
Well, then they didn't.
Was it what was that movie? Not Deadpool? Was it Deadpool?
Deadpool was the Dirty Harry film. Tightrope is another film that he
Yeah.
made.
Yeah, that was
All goodies.
Jim Carrey was in the music video that they
Tightrope,
were filming for in Deadpool.
Oh,
for
Deadpool, of course.
Welcome to the
All-
Jungle.
Yes.
It's
All classic VHS days back in the day.
yeah.
Okay.
I do like
Um,
Dirty Harry though. I think the first Dirty
Oh,
Harry is really good.
Great
Really,
movie.
really
Yeah,
stylish.
great movie. Magnum Force, love it. Okay. I think that's it, folks.
Happy birthday, Clint.
Whee!
Squarehead.
That is it, folks. So, chats, you are wonderful, but you already know that. Thank you for the super chats, the interaction, and just keeping us on our toes. Cheers, guys. Great numbers this evening. Appreciate that. Thank you very much. I will thank Z guests. Z3PO. Cheers, Z.
Thank you for having me, you dirty bastard.
Oh, Wednesday. Oh,
I know.
oh,
I can't wait.
I'm
What are
not
you
going to
doing?
sleep
I'm
tonight.
going to go and see Lady Boys of Bangkok.
Oh, you're not. Oh, no.
I'm
right,
not,
yeah.
no.
Ah,
So
I'm
you
sure
get to suffer a double whammy of the
Oh.
Acolyte.
and you'll be looking at ladyboys. You
I will be.
bastard. You bastard. Professor R2, great to have you back on, mate. Thank you, my
It was
friend.
great to be back. Always a wonderful time being on here. I want to congratulate you, Brune.
For what?
You made it through an entire stream without a slide of Shooty. I'm really impressed.
Time in about
Nothing.
7
Give it a
weeks.
week.
Give
He
it a
made
week,
up for
yeah.
it with Brie, though.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, we had some
Okay.
Brie, but yeah. Oh no, great time being on. Really looking forward to. Is it the Acolyte or the Acolyte? Which I don't know.
I don't know. It's just going to be amazing.
It's
It's
just
gonna be
looking forward to that.
Shite.
It's
Yeah.
gonna be it's gonna
Okay.
be great. So looking forward to it. Thanks for having me on. Thanks for being here.
You're welcome, man.
Chat. Love you all.
Last minutes, Emperor Goodwin. Cheers, Em.
Oh, it's great to be here. And I've got I'm going to be on Wayfarer Project's show right after this. We're going to be doing
Oh, you
the history of
such a
electronic music.
slag.
Yeah.
Slagging
Well, the
around
history of
on
electronic
YouTube.
music. Can I join in?
You can reach out to him. Yeah.
That's Wayfarer, yeah?
Yeah.
Brilliant. There is another problem being. Cheers, my
Thanks,
friend.
thanks for inviting me on for
Great to have you
a
on, mate.
stream not talking about Doctor Who for a change. That's
For
good.
once.
Amen.
Ooh.
And you're on permaban, aren't you? Are we going to see you back
I
on
am.
TikTok?
I've been a very naughty boy.
Here you go, Wayfarer. Love to have you, probably.
Hey. I'd say drop me a message on Twitter, but
If you want to go on Wayfarer, give us the link and I'll send it to him on the
Yeah.
Doomcast. Okay. And last but by no means least, I'm just going to go. Cheers, Ian.
Yeah, no worries, guys. No worries.
See you Wednesday. It's going to be amazing, isn't it? It's going to be amazing. That is it, folks. I honestly don't know if B-Sup is back tomorrow. No idea. Apparently it's returning soon. Echo Chamberlain will probably be around on Tuesday somewhere. We're back Wednesday for the Acolyte. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be fucking amazing. We're also back at the weekend. So if we don't see you at some point during the week, have a great week.
I mean,
Bye-bye. Bye-bye, Leslie. Bye, Leslie.
bye.